What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Tom and Joey Entertainment, a.k.a. TJENT. This is Real Talk with Tom and Joey, episode 5.
6,
Five.
7,
Five.
10.
5.
First one.
And as always, I'm one of your hosts, Joey Prokes,
One of 'em.
alongside the other host, Tom
Yes.
Hazelwood. Tom, how you doing?
Not Joey, not Ian, but Tom.
The Tom.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm not the ENT of TJENT. I'm the T.
The T. The
Yep,
T part.
You're the J.
Yes. Correct.
The ENT is almost EAN, which would be Ian.
How dare you? It's Ian, I-A-N.
Well, but
Close enough.
yeah.
So does
Tomato,
that mean you're good? Does that mean you're good?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay,
good. I'm good. I'm
okay.
good. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just
Feeling
I
right.
was just explaining to everybody what letters I wasn't. But
I'm
then
feeling righteous.
Well, they were curious.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
every week people get confused on which letters we are.
It's complicated
initials we are.
stuff.
Tom and Joey, TJENT. Could be the first T, could be the last T.
There's like 20 letters in that, and I got to decipher all of them. It's like
I'm already
hieroglyphics.
lost. But hey, good thing I got this sick sticker.
I know, right?
Hey.
And I always know which
Speaking
one
of-
is who.
Join us for the first time on Real Talk. You see him on Game of Thrones Reactions, Episode 4.
Yep.
My brother Ian.
What up, Dad?
Ian, what's happening?
Oh, it's all happening today, Joey. I am so excited to do the show with you guys.
You guys,
You
you guys
sounded
got
excited.
some great responses to how you're doing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I feel like $1 million plus one.
Yeah, there you go. Little housekeeping before we get started. We know.
House cooping.
Housecooping.
Did I say housekeeping?
Yeah.
Koopa trooping.
We're gonna keep
House
saying.
Koopa Troopa
We're gonna
doodling.
still, yeah.
We're gonna say
yeah,
housekeeping.
I
House
like
cooping.
that. I actually kind of like that.
We're house
more.
cooping today.
Everyone says house cleaning.
Let's
We're
all try to talk at the same time. That's really good podcasting. A little housekeeping. We know that we were unable to post a episode last week. It was a very difficult situation. Ian came to town. My other brother came to town. My two adorable nephews came to town with all of their loudness and their volume and their energy
And love.
and love.
And love,
We
yeah.
went camping
Sure,
multiple
that.
times. We went fishing multiple times. We went on the boat multiple times. We could not get here in the studio. It'll not be a common thing.
We
That'll-
did the shit out of Northern Michigan, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
We did it right.
We did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think that we just wasted our time this week. We definitely made the best out of everything.
Oh, yeah.
But because we made the best out of everything, that is why we were unable to post an episode. But like I said, this will not be a common occurrence, and we will be posting episodes every single week from now on. Isn't that right, gentlemen?
I would hope so.
Theoretically, that's the plan.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Talk with Tom and Joey. Every single week, Tom and I bring two random topics each to the table for your entertainment, while most importantly, keeping it real. If you like that, go ahead and throw us a few bucks of support, if you like,
Yep.
on where, Ian?
You primarily can do it on patreon.com/TJENT.
That's yeah, damn right. But if you don't want to throw us a few bucks of support, it's all good in the hood. You can go to youtube.com/TJENT and catch every single topic each day throughout the week, noon Eastern time. There we go.
Noon
Question.
Eastern time.
Question. Tom.
Question to the right.
What if I don't want to watch us?
That's okay.
That's
Is it?
okay.
That's
Is
okay
it?
if you don't want to see our
I don't
want to
see you guys.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
Then you can search us on iTunes. Search Real Talk with Tom and Joey.
I
Wherever
have iTunes.
I have
Yes.
that.
There you go.
Cool.
Any combination of Real Talk with Tom and Joey, and you'll be able to find us. You know our logo. It's a baller-ass logo.
What about those stupid Android buttholes? What can they go on?
Yeah.
They can go to
Honeycomb and jellyfish, jelly donut operating systems.
Yeah.
Right? What was the
truth.
latest one? Licorice?
They can go to
Sure.
soundcloud.com/TJENT. You can see a common pattern with our custom URLs that we got. So you can go to SoundCloud, you can go to Instagram, you can go to YouTube, and you can go to patreon.com
MySpace?
/TJENT. We're not on MySpace.
Ah,
Tom's
damn.
not even on MySpace anymore. Not you, Tom.
Yeah, the
MySpace
big,
Tom.
The
Big
MySpace
Daddy
Tom.
Tom.
Oh,
He
yeah,
sold
MySpace
that
Tom. But
for like
MySpace
$2
is-
billion.
Oh, yeah.
It's
he got
still
out.
a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of artists use it.
I still think I have my voice music page up
Nice.
on MySpace.
Nice.
Best thing about MySpace, the song for each page.
Oh, yeah. You start that up and just, you have horrible taste in music.
Yeah. And there's specific songs that reminded me of specific people back in the day. It's pretty funny. And if you don't know,
Now you know?
now you know.
If you don't know, now you know.
That's what I was going for.
That's
That's kind of biggie.
That's good.
So without further ado, let's dive into this episode 5 of Real Talk with Tom and Joey. Tom's going to go ahead with the first topic. Tom,
number 1, and this is going to be hot debates.
Flat out.
what do you got?
We corroborated a couple lists
Uh-huh.
of the top 5 cereals.
Stop.
Whoa.
But
Leg out.
I have the correct list because there's really only one.
Yeah.
Because
You only have a correct list and a wrong list.
And especially in a topic that's completely opinionated, there's only one opinion that's right.
Yeah.
There's only one right opinion at this table.
There's two opinions that are wrong.
Yes.
at
For
this table.
sure.
Yep.
That's one thing that we can agree on.
But I would be interested to see what other people say.
You don't know my list. Maybe my list is the same as
That's
your
what I'm
list.
saying.
Yeah.
Yours might be right. But
Give me a chance.
Okay. All right.
Sick.
Let's do snake draft because that's fun.
Snake draft is good.
Yeah. This is kind of a rip of Pardon My Take. Let's give them a little bit of
A little credit.
A little cred.
We'll
Hey,
shout.
top fives aren't exclusive to
No,
anybody.
but they did a similar format too, and this was because I was listening to them and it was just goddamn hilarious. So,
So
we
guess
go.
what? Here
Guess
we
what?
go.
Barstool Sports. Pardon My Take. There you go.
They're our sponsors.
A
Yeah.
plug. Yeah, a
Yeah.
plug for them because they need that one.
Yeah, they do.
need it. They do.
Okay. I'll start it off. We're gonna go number 5.
Okay.
Captain Crunch Crunchberries.
Crunch
God
berries.
bless.
See, Captain
'Cause-
Crunch original was going to be making my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it cuts the top of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the ass.
That's wrong. That's
like-
wrong. If you eat it correctly
You're
and you let
okay.
it sit in the milk for a little bit, you can mush it up.
soft-
I
Soften
mean,
it
I
up.
guess if you want soggy soup cereal, that's cool.
But Crunchberries, that was the business.
Captain
I
Crunch,
guess.
not Captain Sog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah,
You gotta
got it.
But
put that
Crunchberries.
gif of the super hot.
But yeah, Crunchberries, I could put those away.
Yeah, Crunch berries are definitely. What would you say the
Wait,
okay,
is
well,
it
your pick.
Oops All Berries? Are you what you're saying?
What?
Or the Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries?
Captain Crunch and Crunchberries.
So the combo, not just
Yeah.
Oops All Berries.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Oops, all berries.
You've never seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah, they
Is
have
that like
that.
Spartan brand?
No.
No.
Oops, they had Captain Crunch Crunch Berries, and then they made Oops All Berries, and it was just a box of all just only
Oh.
Crunch Berries.
all yeah.
Didn't they come out with that same thing with Lucky Charms? Didn't they
Yeah,
just
it was
release
all
more
marshmallows? Yeah.
That's fine. Like the marshmallows for
Phenomenal.
Lucky Charms are good. I just feel like that'd be too much.
It's sugar overload.
yeah.
Well,
No way.
I would like it, but I would also be wired for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
because I'd
yes.
be
Like
1,000 grams of sugar in each bite.
like 4 or 5 scoops, and then like I'm good.
My skin would vibrate, and my poop would be liquid.
There we go. That's 2 simple things that would happen with all marshmallow Lucky Charms.
That's just what
But
would happen.
I
with
don't-
marshmallow
plain and simple.
I
Lucky
think that
Charms.
everything would just vibrate at some point.
Yeah.
It would
Oh,
just kind
yeah.
of be shaky.
Yeah.
You'd be. It'd be insane. I
Okay.
wouldn't be able to handle that.
Okay, Crunchberries on the board. Boom.
Plow, 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 plow.
All right, Ian, I will let you.
All right. Number 5.
Make your claim.
I'm gonna put my flag in this, and I hope you guys can see the reason in this.
'Kay.
Cheerios. Now
Yeah.
follow me.
Original.
All right,
right?
original
Yeah.
Cheerios.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
You can
I
put
can-
a little bit of sugar, a little banana,
Banana.
a little
Banana.
blueberry.
Oh, shit.
You can do anything you want with Cheerios. Is
They're a Swiss
to-
Army knife of cereal.
They're the Swiss Army knife cereal. They are a clean slate.
exactly right.
This is so correct. If you are an artist and you got a clean white canvas and you wanted to make a beautiful
And
painting,
you want to go to town on that bish?
Yeah.
guess what? If you're an artist and you like a clean slate and you like to make something beautiful, then I like Cheerios because I'm gonna make art out of breakfast. And you can do anything you want on Cheerios.
Michelangelo, Da Vinci, all huge fans of Cheerios.
Yeah.
Huge.
No
Poetic.
scientific evidence to back that
Poetic.
up, but
None.
it's correct.
There is no evidence in any book ever that Cheerios even existed then, but I'm sure they had some sort of grain
Yep.
oat.
Oh yeah, they
I
did.
can get down with that.
They did.
Some Cheerios.
And
Yeah.
Honey Nut
There you
Cheerios are delicious too.
We're not talking about Honey Nut Cheerios.
I know, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but you're saying-
Okay, Tom. What was your favorite kind of Cheerios then?
My favorite kind? Ooh.
I like
Frosted
this. I like this.
Fro-
I
derivative
was going to
topic.
say
This is good.
Frosted Cheerios.
Frosted Cheerios are very underrated.
Yeah.
'Cause
They
I feel
are.
like they're not because I feel like those are like more exclusive ones where you don't
Do
see
they
them
still
in
make
every
Frosted
store.
Cheerios?
I'm pretty sure they do.
They disbanded them and then they just started them up again.
That's right.
Because the
Yeah.
blue box, right?
Yes.
And I feel like those are more exclusive because they're not at every store; they're at some.
Yeah,
stores.
Correct.
but they are pretty. And the yogurt Cheerios, the ones that just had
Oh,
like random yogurt
you like
ones.
those?
I don't
Ooh,
like
could
yogurt
pound
infused
those.
stuff.
Oh man,
Not
no
a fan.
way.
Apple
could do
cinnamon
that.
though.
If it's yogurt that's not refrigerated, I'm skeptical off the gates.
Maybe
So
it's probably not yogurt.
You get a lot of skepticism.
dude,
no,
low
okay.
key multigrain Cheerios were pretty slamming too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just saying.
But Frosted Cheerios would be the best Cheerios for
Fair
me.
enough. Fair enough.
I would probably say the original. It's probably
Okay.
yeah. A
All
little
right,
foreshadowing.
interesting.
Or
little
or
foreshadowing
Spartan
for later.
brand toasted oats.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Toasted
Toasted
circles.
O's. Yes, toasted circles. So my number 5.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
Ian had to leave.
Here we go.
Ian had to leave for a smoke break.
Where do you keep the cigarettes?
So number 5.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Little
that's on
Fred
mine
Flintstone
too,
action.
so-
Fruity Pebs. Okay.
So first question before I make my claim: are you guys a Fruity Pebbles or a Cocoa Krispies guy?
Cocoa
I was
Krispies.
I was Fruity Pebbles.
I was Fruity
Krispies.
Pebbles too.
Fruity
Okay.
Pebbles. Let's just, before we continue, because this is great because I love Fruity Pebbles, if one gets axed off your list, just replace it with an honorable mention.
Like if someone...
Because my number 4 is going to be Fruity Pebbles, so I'll just do one of my honorable mentions.
Okay. Well, I still have some repeats.
Yeah.
But they're pretty high on my list. So.
But
Hold on a minute.
I'm just
I wasn't aware of the rules. I can repeat someone that already had a
No,
cereal.
you can, but
Oh.
we're not going to talk about it twice. Just
Yeah.
give an honorable mention.
Oh,
Just say,
okay. All right. That's good.
Know what I'm saying?
That's good. Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles, they're delicious. I like more fruity tasting stuff because it's almost like the marshmallow thing with the Lucky Charms.
Maybe.
If it's overpoweringly chocolate,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
poweringly, that's a word.
Powering
Except-
leads.
Poweringly chocolate. It's almost like you get sick of it by the end of it. And
You know
it's
what?
just like it's all soggy and you're just like, I
Only
didn't wanna finish
only
this.
counter argument to that though is the milk
milk.
of chocolatey
Knew you were gonna
shit
say that.
Is amazing.
so good, and nothing can beat it.
no.
So I want to know now, just on that topic, and Joey, perfect segue. Do you guys find cereal milk at the end a little gross?
No,
It depends on it all absolutely depends on the cereal that you're
I don't waste milk. I love milk.
But
no, that's
I mean,
travesty.
it's like backwash, isn't it?
I've learned
so.
it could be. I've learned
Because
that
my
like I said,
backwash.
two things.
Do you drink beer out of a can?
Yes.
Because that's like 90% backwash at some point.
God damn it. That's gross.
There you go. Two things. One, for me, it depends on the cereal. Like I said, Cocoa Krispies, you're wasting money at that
That
point. if you're not
possibly is the
drinking
number
them,
one
like-
seed of cereal milk.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
the other thing is that I've learned throughout my cereal career to limit the milk
Ugh.
so you don't have a lot of milk left over
Agreed.
at the end.
1,000%.
I'd rather add cereal than add milk, if you know what I
Yes.
mean. That's kind of my rules
I
when it comes to
disagree.
cereal.
I
disagree.
I douse
Well,
that
you're
thing.
wrong.
I douse that ish.
You're wrong.
I'm
You're
all about,
incorrect.
but I love milk more than like most people do.
You bring
so
the rain. You do dairy milk, almond milk,
I could do it all.
soy milk.
See, actually, I take that back because almond milk I'm not a huge fan of.
Neither am I.
But-
Neither am I.
Almond,
That's all I drink.
Almond or soy chocolate milk, I think is better than dairy chocolate milk. To be
Okay.
honest,
Soy chocolate milk?
yes. If you get
Okay.
the silk, what is that soy or? Is
Oh,
that,
yeah, the Silk
Yeah,
brand.
soy silk.
yeah,
is the same
the
thing.
silk chocolate milk. Mother of God, I
Okay.
could just.
Just slam it home.
Yep.
So yeah, my number 5 was Fruity Pebbles. Yeah.
That took us a while to get to the 5 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
We
I
got-
said
we-
Fruity
we gotta
Pebbles,
go.
and then
We
we
got-
just
we
kind
got-
of talked about other stuff.
This is phenomenal. This is who can't talk about cereal?
My number
Yeah.
5 is Fruity Pebbles, but let me just go on a rant about milk here for a second.
Ooh, and Fruity Pebbles back in the day had those toy spoons that you
Oh,
got,
dude.
Ooh, classic.
Can we talk about
The toys.
how
The
awesome the
toys?
toys used to be, dude?
dude.
At the end of the
Today's
bottom of the
kids are
cereal
just
box?
boned because all those cereals are too unhealthy.
Do you remember when Tamagotchi would drop in their little pets inside those
Oh,
cereal
Tama-
boxes?
Tamagotchi?
Oh, Joey.
I don't know what Tamagotchi is.
Tamagotchi was the original Pokemon and the original, like, you know, Clash of Clans when you walk away from your phone. When you walk away from your phone, it's like still working in like a cloud-based video game where even though if you're not on it, it's still technically playing. Tamagotchi was the original of that.
Sure.
Where you had a keychain and you had to give it eggs and give it a little exercise.
It was pretty
and
sick.
give it food. And if it died, your game's broke. It's done now. It's
Yeah.
over. You don't play anymore.
Remember Nintendogs?
I never got
Nintendogs.
into it.
Really neither did I.
I was just wondering, like, if you.
Tom, you're
guys
number
did.
4.
All right. Well, my
Number
number
four.
4 was Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
We're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
But I'll throw in my honorable mention because this will probably be someone else's top 5. Captain Crunch.
Original?
Original Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Captain Crunch. One of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I put CT Crunch, and I was thinking Captain.
I have a
but
feeling
CT
that's going to
Crunch.
be
Yeah.
this guy over here is number
CT
1.
Crunch.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
It's up there.
Yeah. And it was tough.
Yeah.
But it had to happen.
The amount of times I've heard Ian say CT Crunch made me to believe that
Dude,
it would
oh,
be
man.
number 1.
I'll save.
I'm
I'll
gonna say
save
Captain
it
Crunch
later.
a million times. No, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is straight up amazing.
Anything
CT
with
Crunch,
cinnamon, you really can't go
Yep.
wrong.
No.
I'm
Cinnamon,
just-
brown sugar, any of those
Oh,
combinations.
so good. In the
Yeah.
morning.
Ooh.
God, are we gonna talk about CT Crunch right now?
Well, is it your next one?
No, it's not my next one.
Well, what's your number
But
4 then?
if it's on there, then we'll save it.
We'll save it.
Okay. It
let's-
is on there.
Okay.
We'll save the CT Crunch talk for later.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. My number.
You got to
4
make your
We are
claim.
we are gonna talk it later.
Yeah,
talk
okay.
about it
We're
later.
gonna talk about this later.
CT
We're gonna
Crunch
have
will
this?
be discussed, right?
Do we have CT Crunch in this house? Because I'm gonna want it later. My next one is, and my wife won't watch. I don't think she watches this.
Yeah, she doesn't.
If she ever does, shouts to the lady.
Mac
Me and her always smash peanut butter crunch.
Oh.
And
I'm glad,
that
I'm
was-
glad you ended peanut butter crunch onto the last of that
Yeah,
sentence.
we always smash.
We always smash, dude.
Peanut butter crunch is absolutely slamming because It was the original. I didn't like Reese's candy cereal or whatever. Oh God! All right, we'll come back to that one.
We know Tom's number one.
The peanut butter, just straight up peanut butter, is one of my favorite flavors.
Yes.
That is definitely peanut butter that cut your mouth, like the Captain Crunch that cut the top of your mouth. Peanut butter crunch is.
See, no other cereal did it to the extent that Captain Crunch original did.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But I also think it's partly because of the sugar gloss around the outside of every toasted piece of corn.
Maybe.
However, the peanut butter crunch, the flavor,
ridges.
the little balls, everything about it, the milk at the end, it all just uniformly went on your spoon into full spoonfuls of delicious peanut butter crunch.
That's a great claim.
Joe, you're number 4.
Peanut butter crunch. I need to defend my dog
Right.
because peanut butter crunch is delicious.
Oh
but
yeah.
Delicious.
We'll get into it later. Reese's Puffs.
I can already tell Reese's Puffs is up there for you.
Yeah.
It's
As soon as
it's
for
not
those of you
even
listening
like,
to iTunes, you couldn't see Tom's facial expression, but you could probably guess that.
Eyes bugging.
It's high.
when
Eyes
I
bugging.
decided I was going to do my top 5, it was what are the rest of my 4 going to be?
what's
This wasn't
what's my top 4
This
and then
was-
Reese's Pieces?
I'm going to put my island at number 1, and then I'll just figure everything else out
Top
from
5?
there.
All right, so I got 4 in mind.
Yeah.
So 2 through 5. So my number 4 is Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
one. I don't mind Lucky
Obviously,
Charms.
everybody loves the marshmallows. We got into the discussion earlier about just how gross I think. I mean, like by all means, Lucky Charms is my number 4.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the all marshmallow was disgusting. I don't think I would like that. At all.
Vibrating skin, liquid poops.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one likes liquid poops.
No, they're the worst.
But the amounts, I remember when I was a kid, I used to seek out the marshmallows. But then as like I said, with my
Yeah.
cereal eating career,
Yeah.
you progress it. And now I've gotten to be able
To balance it out.
Yeah, perfectly equate marshmallows and non-marshmallow pieces.
I still like treating myself
balance.
though a little bit at the end.
treating yourself just
I'll
like
get-
leaving a little bit of
Yeah.
marshmallows.
Get
up.
like
yeah,
get like 5
In
and you're
moderation.
Like, all right, this
Set
is-
them off to the side.
yeah. I'm not gonna
Saving
touch those.
you
I'm not,
later.
I'm not touching those. And if as long as you have it in moderation, it tastes just deliciousnness. And it's
Oh, yeah.
you can't just have too much of one or the other. You just gotta have the perfect amount.
That it's a great cereal.
Yeah.
There's
And Lucky
really-
Charms was great because sometimes as you ate your cereal down, you would get some marshmallows around the outside of the bowl, and they wouldn't get as soggy. So then at the very end, you could scrape those baby off, and they're a little crispy.
Lucky
Crispy
Charms
marshmallows.
definitely push your cereal eating skills.
It's
to the
it's
test.
up another level.
Yeah,
It really is.
Like-
and that's
more
where
like
we're going.
training cereal.
That's
Yeah,
why we're at
yeah,
5.
yeah.
We started 5. Now we're moving on to 4. We're moving
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
We're
there
getting
you go.
stronger.
That's
Yeah.
it's a great
fair.
point.
Yeah.
We're
Tom.
getting serious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky Charms got a good
You could
recruiting
say
class coming next year.
We're getting cereal.
Oh!
There we go.
I was gonna say. I'm not
iTunes
gonna
listeners, we just high fived because that
Yeah.
was baller.
You
That
could.
was good.
One
good.
might say, we're getting
Well,
cereal.
Yeah, number 3, Tom.
That does bring us number 3. And my number 3
cereal way.
is Lucky Charms.
Oh wow. Number 3.
So
That's
I'm gonna
insane.
throw
Nice.
another honorable mention. And actually, this is gonna be very similar to Lucky Charms, and that's gonna be Count Chocula.
Nice.
Because Count
Interesting.
Chocula.
I can
Okay.
honestly
It's
say
basically
that I've
Lucky-
never had Count Chocolate.
Well, because it's basically Lucky Charms but chocolate edition, and it was
that
straight-
sounds ridiculously good.
It was really good, but I still think that the OG Lucky Charms
OG
takes
Lucky
the
Charms.
edge because it was
Oh,
it was
Mr. Eddie.
it is a chocolate blast, and you do get the delicious chocolatey like
Huge
cereal milk.
blast of chocolate.
Yeah.
You get the cereal milk, and that's really good.
That's where the money is.
But
at.
the OG Lucky Charms is better. And I will say this: for those of you that live in New York, they do make cereal milk ice cream,
Really?
and it is gross.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, cereal milk ice cream? Like
Yeah.
just the milk taste of cereal after you've eaten
Yeah,
the
and then
bowl
they
of cereal.
they take dry cereal and like crunch it on top. But
Oh, okay.
I will say this: the cornflakes was like it's one of those things that it's not bad, but it's not good. You try it to try it, and then you're like, I don't need to do that again. But I at least
I've
ate
had
it.
it.
So
I
gross.
ate it. But the Fruity Pebbles edition, I didn't have, but I heard it's actually really good. I had cornflakes, and cornflakes was like
cornflake milk.
I feel like
the
No one
face
even drinks the milk at the end of
the
cornflakes.
face I made was just kind of like a questioning, like I don't know what to make of this.
Do I want to spit it out in front of these people? Or...
I don't know.
I might do that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Ian.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
The guy that's doing the corn, like cereal milk ice cream, they've got like Hank in the back just slamming cereal and dumping whatever milk's left over into a vat. They make ice cream.
They just have one guy that just eats the cereal and then they just pour his bowl into the ice cream maker.
I can't eat anymore, you
Guys, I've had like 4 boxes of cornflakes.
Good. Go start eating Fruit Loops.
Can we make another cereal, please?
For the love of God. All right,
Ian,
so
your number 3.
my number 3, it was indeed Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries.
Nice.
So we talked about that. Phenomenal.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. And you guys, this won't make any of your lists, but I know you're going to agree with me. Berry Kicks.
I have no idea what those are.
Holy shit,
So
Tom.
just Kicks.
Oh wait, no,
Berry
like
berry
it's
version.
like Kicks berry form.
Kicks. So you know Kicks.
Yeah, Kicks are delicious.
Berry Kicks was the Kicks. So you get the corn cereal, but then it came with red and blueberry pieces of flavored corn.
Kid tested, mother approved.
Kid tested, mother approved. Berry Kicks was phenomenal. The milk was purple at the end. Come on, Berry Kicks. I thought we were just all gonna.
I've definitely had them before, but not enough to the point where I could remember what they taste like.
Kick cereal though is good.
Yeah.
Slamming cereal.
Yeah.
Real good. I could eat a
Good.
bunch of that.
I might get some berry
Not
berry
filling
now.
at all.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
I could eat a box of Kicks and be fine.
Finish the day like a
open your mouth and
hummingbird.
just pour it in. You're just like I
Add
still
the
need
milk.
breakfast.
Add the milk later.
Just forget it. I'll go work out at. Just mush it all together.
That's how real men eat cereal.
That's true.
So Berry Kicks. That's my number 3 honorable mention.
fair
honorable mention.
enough.
My phone's being dumb.
Hold on, he's looking up his
On the
list.
Skinner. Number 3 was original Cheerios.
Okay.
So that's why I
Okay.
said foreshadowing. It's
okay.
definitely
That's
original
good.
Cheerios.
That's good. It's good
All right.
cereal.
See if I can think of an honorable mention really quick.
Up.
Nope, number 3, original Cheerios. I can't think of an honorable mention.
You can't
but,
think of an honorable mention?
Okay.
But original Cheerios, way bomb.
Can I throw one in there for you?
Sure.
Yeah. do
Apple
it.
Jacks.
Ooh, yeah.
I really enjoyed Apple Jacks.
I was a big fan of Apple
yeah.
Jacks.
You see the cinnamon foreshadowing that I also
Yeah,
enjoying?
didn't
Yeah.
they
Yes, they did.
didn't they make like an all Apple
yes,
Jacks?
and it was gross.
Yeah, like how do you
I don't think
like
I had
all
that.
green. It was all green.
you never had that
rose.
before?
The all apple.
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, they
I
got rid of
don't-
the cinnamon.
I don't.
They
think so.
literally made it for like a few months, and then
Then they realized
it was
that was
awful.
a huge mistake
Yeah.
because
Everything just went expired.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apple Jacks. I can get down. some
Why
Apple
would you
Jacks.
ever get rid of cinnamon out of any product?
Yeah.
If anything, you should be adding cinnamon to
Yes.
every product.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Put
I
cinnamon
agree.
in my coffee.
There
Yep.
you go.
All of it.
Steaks,
Cinnamon steaks.
Your number 2?
burgers. Number 2,
Number 2.
We're climbing the list.
which actually for me was also very easy because my 1 and 2 are just like
1-2 punches.
one's an island like in the middle of nowhere. It's so
Yeah.
far number 1,
Yeah.
and number 2 is just like halfway there.
Fair enough.
It's on its way there in a
Yeah.
tugboat.
Waffle crisp.
God
Nice.
bless you, Tom Hazelwood.
Waffle crisp is like you smell that bag and you pour it out, and your
Dude.
roommates are like, "God damn it, what are you making?"
Dude, Waffle Crisp is my number 2, so we can go ahead
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
can double up on this.
Wow, 2 number 2s of
Hey.
waffle.
Oh,
Crisp.
dude.
Dude, it is so damn good.
But they
Wanna know something
discontinued it.
crazy?
no, it's back.
God bless it. I can't wait to go get some waffle.
gotta go right
Crisp.
now.
You guys, I gotta go. Pause the show.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
need it.
back in action.
Oh.
Because my roommate Adam, Patreon, shout out to Adam,
Shout out.
Shout out.
Plum said.
he got it this year, and I was like, "Hot diggity damn!
Hot
Where
diggity damn.
where did you get that?" They still rocking.
Damn. That's
Dude,
awesome.
waffle
You remember
crisp?
when they tried to go to French toast
Oh my god!
crunch
okay.
or something?
French toast crunch
They had
was
those little pieces
they
of
were
bread.
little
Yeah, yeah,
pieces
yeah.
of bread.
What is that?
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the
Just do-
fuck
With your fake
off of my
Yeah,
ass.
I want to find every one of those boxes and curb stomp them, and then just get my family-sized waffle crisp and eat it in a day.
That's
So
right.
that's because that's the way you do it.
There you go. I'm gonna put waffle crisp as my shoes and then smash the French toast crunch.
That's
Boom.
an extra. As you call them, your waffle stompers.
Whoa, yes.
Super cereal was better.
Another quick quiz question for those who watch 90s cartoons. What show were waffle stompers made and famous in?
Ooh,
Anybody? Anybody? Doug. The show Doug.
ooh,
Nice.
Doug.
Yes. They had waffle
Throwback.
stompers. So that's it. That's all. That's where I got the
Didn't
reference.
give him a lot of time to answer that question.
I knew you weren't going to get it though.
Yeah. Okay, waffle crisps.
So my number 2,
Excellent.
waffle crisp for both of you guys.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
have another crisp.
That was my number 2 seed. Is
That's
waffle
my.
crisp.
I have another crisp. That's my number 2.
Oh yeah.
But it's not waffle.
No, it's not.
It's good old cookie
Crisp.
crisp.
Cookie crisp. Okay, but the original cookie crisp. Because
Yes.
then they went to like
what's
now they have like
not
a new
original?
version of it,
Yeah.
and it's lame.
what's the other version? The only other version I saw was like double. chocolate.
No,
Crisp.
there's like a whole.
What are you talking about? Because I agree with him. They have a new one?
Yeah.
Or is it just a new like brand?
New brand.
Like how Cinnamon Toast Crunch had the chef, but now it's like the crazy coked out squares.
No.
For Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No. Like they totally.
You're
It's
totally right.
And they eat each other.
Yeah.
like they went from the original Cookie Crisp and then they totally changed how it is.
Oh.
And then now they're back to the original. I'm pretty sure.
I'm telling you, dude.
CT Crunch on bath salts.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. Watch any commercial, they eat each other and they make noises. They don't
That's
talk.
nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cookie Crisp.
But yeah, Cookie Crisp.
But yeah,
is
Cookie
sick.
Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Sick.
Yeah, I can
Definitely my
I
number
can
two,
get-
just little cookie saucers, and it was just
Dude, as a
They're
kid,
good.
I can
Oh,
have
they're
cookies for breakfast. Okay.
And another clutch thing about Cookie Crisp, and the reason why I made it all the way up to my number two, is that it's even better. Well, maybe not better, because everything's better added with milk if you have cereal. But as a standalone like snack,
Yes.
if you're just digging your hand into
yeah,
the box.
that's a good call.
Trail mix with Cookie Crisp.
Yeah,
Yep.
just excellent.
Yes. Low key, phenomenal
So
stuff.
if you can diversify your portfolio as a cereal, you definitely make my top two.
Yes, that's fair.
So Cookie Crisp number two.
Number two, my
Numero
numero uno,
uno,
which
big
everyone already
guns.
knows because this is the best. This isn't like I think that Reese's Puffs is the best. It's Reese's Puffs is the great.
debating on this.
It's arguably like the third best thing that's ever happened in my life.
Whoa.
Wow.
Reese's Puffs, I will take it out to dinner.
Tom, when did you first discover Reese's Puffs?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Tom came out the womb just snacking.
Bowl,
Snacking on Reese's Puffs.
spoon,
Dude, me and my
Puffs.
sister, it was like, do you want like 5 bowls or 4 bowls? And then I'll have the rest. Like,
And whatever you don't
those
have,
boxes,
I'll eat.
they never lasted more than a day. And that's not a joke. That's just like,
It's fact.
it happened.
Did you ever hate it that you get the cereal that you love the most, but it's in those skinny small boxes?
Oh,
You can only get,
God.
like 3, 4
Yeah.
servings.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
3 or 4 Ian servings.
I was going to
to
say, my servings is I fill the bowl at the top and then realize, crap, I don't have enough for milk. Eat a little, like, get the layer off the top and then you fill the
Well,
milk in.
I guess
All
I'll
right.
just have to eat it then.
Well, I'm not going to leave like
Oh,
this
man.
about the bag. Like, that's just being a dick. I'm
Just
gonna
being
finish it
rude.
off.
I'll eat it.
It's not, that
already
I,
out.
it's not that I want to. It's just being a good person.
Yeah, I just
I
have
have to. I'm obligated at this point.
But yeah,
too.
Reese's Puffs. Oh man,
Excellent
just
choice.
thinking about it now, I can't get it. I literally never buy it because I eat it too fast.
Yeah.
Pants got a little shorter there, Tom.
Oh,
There you
table's tilting this way.
Table's now off center. Reese's Puffs. Remember their thing was, it's Reese's for breakfast.
Was that
go. Oh
really?
yeah. That,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember that.
Because it's
thing.
like, you can tell your mom, I want candy for breakfast. And I'm sure parents love the shit out of that.
Dude,
Yeah.
they totally get kids.
They
Can I
do.
just say that? They totally understand.
they
kids.
totally get us.
They
Go
get
tell
it.
mom and dad you get
They get
candy
it.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Hashtag, tweet, Facebook, Instagram.
that.
They get it.
Reese's
They get
Puffs.
it. They
Yeah,
understand
Reese's
it.
Puffs. But yes, no, they're number one.
Number 1 seed, without a doubt. There was no thought about this. It is the one and only Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah. I knew
CT
that.
Crunch.
CT Crunch is.
It is literally the taste you can see.
It's fair.
Cinnamon swirls in every bite. It's a magic carpet ride of love, of sugar, of taste, of crunch all the way down to the very end.
Wow. It's poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
should-
can show you the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's literally,
Dude, you
every
should
time
really
I
be
take a bite,
spokesman for
just-
that.
We're just gonna go. They're just gonna show this segment as their promotion.
really, CT Crunch, we are pretty good. Ask this douche on Tom and Joey Entertainment.
Yeah.
I love CT Crunch.
When I bite into CT Crunch,
Dude, what
it's
if
a
you got
magical ride.
What if you got sponsored by
Love.
CT Crunch and they gave you free cereal?
Good.
CT Crunch, if you ever find yourself watching this, I would love some free cereal. Hit me up. I'm at Ian Prokes on Twitter.
There you go.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Easy.
Number 1 seed, Joey.
Number 1 seed, and you guys, and see, this is why I like it, because my number 1 is something that you guys maybe not even had.
Probably.
Can we both have a guess?
One guess.
Oh.
Frosted Flakes?
No.
Okay.
You honestly think I wouldn't think that you guys had Frosted Flakes once in your life?
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Nope.
Wait, are you saying that we've probably never had this cereal?
Yeah. You might
Oh.
have.
Go Lean Crunch?
No.
Kashi anything?
Number 1 is Rice Krispie Treats.
What?
Yeah, of course we.
Bitch, I was born on Rice Krispie treats.
Well, it's not in your top 5 or honorable mention, so I
But
wasn't
I'm
sure.
Yeah.
You know what? If I'm being honest, I didn't even think of it.
There you go.
Those are some phenomenal. Those cut the roof of my mouth, though.
No, for me they didn't.
Really?
Yeah, because for me the Rice Krispie Rice Krispie treats, the best part about them is that it's almost like those snacks that you get that are mesh together.
Yeah.
That you have to get the perfect size ones because there's always ones that are gigantic.
But those are the best ones.
The ones that are gigantic?
Yeah.
Well, it just takes up so much of your bowl.
Do you like the original or Cocoa Krispies?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, they did. Rice Krispie
like
Cocoa.
original
yeah.
Rice Krispies.
Because we talked about Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh yeah, I did say Cocoa Krispies.
But I thought you said Cocoa Krispies.
I did. I meant Cocoa Pebbles when I was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Rice Krispie treats is your number one seed.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Not Cocoa.
But they made
Krispies.
a Cocoa Crispy Rice Krispie treat
Yes.
cereal.
Yes.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was Rice Krispie treat. I thought it was just regular
Yes.
Cocoa Krispies.
No, Rice
No.
Krispie treats.
Yes.
Yes. I know this.
Yes.
I'm telling you
I've
this happened.
Eaten this before.
Because in Colombia, that's what we eat all
really?
the time. Cocoa Krispies.
Oh, Cocoa Krispies.
Their version of it.
Gotcha.
It's not the same.
Spoiler alert, Tom.
Wait.
You're Colombian?
No.
No,
Yes.
you're not? Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I knew
Yes,
that.
yes.
I know. You guys see that? See what I did there?
But yeah, Rice Krispie treat. I just remember
Do you hear
getting it
this?
as
You
a
see about
kid.
Did you hear about this?
And it was like, it was a rarity. It definitely wasn't a and that was another one like Frosted Cheerios, where Rice Krispie treats would definitely not be in every store
No.
that I went to.
They're gone now.
Really?
So whenever I was a kid and my mom brought Rice Krispie treats back home, it was just
Boys.
Boys, game on.
gonna be a
special
good
occasion.
day.
Yeah.
She used to bring home 2 boxes at a time.
I would just walk into the kitchen and open up the pantry and just like
The
a
light
giant
shine
yellow
down.
light would come out of the pantry, and it would just be sitting there with all the other cereals just like pushed to the back. And it would just, it would slowly come forward.
The bowl and the spoon are just
Joey, eat the shit out of me. I will gladly eat.
My mom just be
those
sitting in a
Rice Krispie
room. He's
treats.
like, oh, he's having cereal.
He's having a moment. He's having a moment.
He's just like floating to his chair.
This is pretty sick. This is pretty sick.
Yeah. So Rice Krispie treats number 1.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I just list off the rest of my honorable mentions?
Sure.
Just give hot takes.
Just
Rapid
just a
fire.
little
takes.
fun. A little rapid fire.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
S'mores cereal.
Gross.
You didn't
See,
like s'mores?
I think I've had it. I've
Love
had it
s'mores.
single digit times,
Gotcha.
but not enough.
Single
To,
digit time.
not
It
enough to
definitely-
remember the significance.
It
of the
wouldn't
taste.
be my favorite. That's why it wasn't in my top 5.
Okay.
But it was still like one of those times like, oh, dude, s'mores cereal.
Dude.
I'll smash some.
I
All right.
love s'mores. Probably one of my favorite snacks in the game. That's why I weigh more than I should
in the
Yeah.
game of snacks.
in the game of snacks that is played. In the game of snacks of Thrones of Snacks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
S'mores is up there.
When you play the game
Okay.
of snacks,
When you
Rice
play-
Krispie treats number 1.
What else you got?
Oreos.
Oreo O's, you mean?
Yeah, Oreo O's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are all right.
Those are
There's
okay.
so many.
You guys didn't like
damn
Trix?
cereals.
Yeah.
You guys didn't like Trix?
Oh, Trix.
Yeah.
Trix is delicious.
I
Or
mean,
any of the
but-
honey bunches
yeah.
of oats
I mean, I did
derivatives?
like Trix,
Yeah,
but like
honey-
Trix are for kids.
Trix are for
That's
kids. I can't.
that's true.
It was taught. It was clearly explained that
Ooh.
to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
One more, Honey Smacks. Did you guys ever get into those?
Honey Smacks are Golden Crisp though, because they were the same cereal, but there was a distinct.
Yeah, I like Golden
difference.
Crisp more.
Agree.
I think.
Golden Crisp was better than
The
Honey
honey
Smacks.
smack 'em smack. with
You
the
want to know
Smack
why
'em
they call them
frog.
Honey Smacks?
I'm trying to remember.
Because that frog was on Smack, and he was constantly trying to push drugs to kids
There you go.
Ooh.
Wow, that's
in the form of sugar corn cereal.
That's true.
It's pretty bold.
It's a bold claim.
Now that you guys say that, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I remember a distinction between Honey Smacks and Golden Crisps, but I'm sure I had both.
I just had more of Golden.
Golden
they were
Crisp
good.
was a little crisper.
That's safe to say.
Yeah.
Safe assumption.
Okay. But yeah, those were Honey Bunches of Oats. Those great cereal too.
Oh yeah, and all the derivatives. Of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Cinnamon, almonds, cashews,
Yeah.
beef jerky, yogurt,
Yep.
All that stuff.
all that stuff.
Steak, burger,
Needless to
Pizza.
say, there are a lot of great cereals out there.
Frosted Flakes are good too, though.
Remember, CT Crunch, if you're out there listening.
Yeah.
2 boxes, my door.
If you want to let us know your top 5 cereals, go ahead and give us a shout out in the comments. Let us know your
Yep.
top 5. You might even get on the show, or if you want to go to Patreon.com.
But if Reese's Puffs is not in your top 5, then
You're wrong.
I just don't even bother commenting, to be honest.
you can comment if you want. Go to patreon.com/TJENT.
I feel very passionate about Reese's Puffs.
Yeah, it's very clear. You can get your responses on the show if you let us know. There you go. Boom. So my topic is going to take a complete left turn. Let's
Okay,
see.
I like this.
Or I don't need to need to
Food.
look at it.
It's going to be about food.
No, it is not.
It's going to be about camping, music,
Drinks,
Ian,
booze,
TJNT,
How long are we going to do this for?
video games,
the entire podcast.
So can
environment.
I talk about my topic now?
Go ahead.
So my topic is we're all big horror movie buffs here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Big scary movie fans.
Okay.
So my topic is simply I want to build our prototypical horror movie from the ground up, like from the beginning to the
Okay.
middle, like the type of plot that we're going for, the type of characters that we're dealing with, the type of stuff that the characters are going to be doing, the conflict, the main conflict that they're going to have,
So we're writing the movie today.
the conclusion.
Okay.
Yeah, from a grand, like, over top view. So for me, hands down, the scariest thing in horror movies are anything to do with possession and kids. So
And
for me,
dolls.
And dolls. Okay.
oh, dolls for you.
Yeah.
See, dolls don't bother me that much.
I mean, little kids and dolls to me are pretty like
Synonymous.
yeah.
Did you guys ever get scared by The Grudge?
See, for me, yes. When I first saw it, it was scared me a little bit. But the thing is that with those movies, and especially when they're made fun of by Scary Movie, because I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Was
Was
never
it
see
Scary
it again.
Movie 3 that had the ring?
Yeah.
Because I saw that before I saw the ring.
And the
it was
ring
just
didn't
like,
even
never
scare
see
me.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone was like, "Oh, the ring's so scary. You gotta see it. You gotta see it." And then every time I see him, I just picture a scary movie. So it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't even scare me.
No.
So if you had to pick one thing,
Let's do wait.
TV is leaking.
yeah,
You can't get over that.
this bitch is messing up my floor.
What about setting? I think we should get the setting first.
Okay. It has to be for me. It has to be secluded, like a secluded
Ooh, really?
old farm, like plantation house.
Oh wow, I would go complete opposite.
What?
With what?
I think it's way scarier if something's happening right under like everybody's nose and they don't know it.
What do you mean?
Like as above, so below.
Like
you're-
suburban cul-de-sac.
So would your
Hmm.
would your scary movie conflict or like your main horror antagonist, like whatever is trying to scare everybody, or is that antagonist going to affect people on a grander scale, or you're going to have like main characters?
Main characters.
So it wouldn't like
So
you
you're gonna
wouldn't
have one thing terrorizing a
multiple
Like
people.
like a million. Yeah. Right.
Okay, okay.
Right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
you just want a crowded setting.
Yeah, just like you think about.
You like strangers, didn't you?
It was okay.
Okay.
Well, that would be the total opposite. That would be more my.
Yeah.
The
No,
strangers
no,
would be-
cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Well, they were secluded. There wasn't.
yeah.
Nobody around
They
them.
were like in the woods and stuff.
Oh, that is true. That is
See,
true.
to me, just like
Like-
that feeling of you have nowhere to go, and it's like even if you want to get out and run, how far are you going to go before whatever's chasing you gets you?
Yeah.
And that just
That's
feeling
true.
of emptiness,
Yeah.
and not knowing anything around you. To me, that just scares the shit out of me.
Because what I was thinking, if you think about something as in Paranormal Activity or Fourth Kind, where this family's just having all this crazy stuff happen to them and literally happening under broad daylight
That's a good point.
and right under the nose of everybody, and yet it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what made Paranormal Activities the first.
The second one was the
Couple.
best one.
The second one was the best one. The rest they fell off quickly. But
Yeah.
number 1 and number 2 was good because it's like 2 p.m. and some wild shit was going on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
So
just
scary.
And it just seems, it would seem similar to everyday life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because that's one main thing for me with a scary movie, because it has to be.
realistic.
Yeah, and because I believe in the possession type stuff, so that to me is realistic.
Yeah.
But the stuff like what's the Poltergeist, like movies like that where it's like monsters and like the
Freddy
supernatural.
Krueger.
Yeah, like that stuff doesn't scare me.
It just
Why?
has to. It just
Freddy
has.
Krueger's scary.
I mean, it's scary in the conventional sense, but I feel like it doesn't scare me to the point where if I walk out at night, like I'm scared that like the strangers.
Yeah.
Like I did not want to go outside by myself at night after watching that movie. Granted, I was younger when I first saw it.
Did you ever see Blair Witch Project?
Yeah, I just actually I watched the newest one, the remake, which is actually really good.
I heard it was bad.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Okay.
It comes
you
at
didn't see the
night.
original?
Terrible horror movie. Don't ever watch it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember you
Oh,
told me that.
Wow. Really?
Absolutely god awful.
Well, there you go. We can get a negative. So what do you think was bad about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
We can have
Okay.
something that we would avoid in our
A,
horror movie.
Because we still have to build. We have yet to pick
Okay.
anything about this movie yet that we're making.
I would argue,
No, we're picking out
We're building. We're
our
building.
yeah,
like staple points.
Okay.
the negative of it comes at night was that nothing scary ever happens. That I think kind of puts a damper on a horror movie.
Yeah.
When
Let's
nothing,
try to not have that.
when
be part of our
nothing
thing.
happens the entire movie, and B, when
Isn't the thought of suspense though? Like you're almost there. Like you're almost gonna touch tips. Like, it's
Yeah,
so close to being scary, but never is scary.
but it never does it. That's the problem.
Okay. Some
Because-
people would say that that's like scarier than actually seeing
If
scary shit.
I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but if you knew where I was coming from, you'd
Yeah.
understand.
Okay.
Right.
Because I told Joey,
that door never opens, does it?
I'm not kidding you. 15 people got up and said, "Fuck this movie! It's the worst movie I've ever
Really?
seen."
Yeah,
at
and
the
I had
end of it.
trouble believing that, but then I heard it like multiple people saying this, like, yeah, the movie theater I went to and saw it, like people were pissed.
Yeah,
that it was
Wow.
like such an
yeah.
upsetting thing.
Because the reason why it wasn't scary was because okay, you think, oh, it comes at night.
yeah.
You would think something comes at night, right?
That's in the title.
that does not have. I'm telling you, like, you think there's something scary coming to get these people, and it never happens.
Not only does
there's
it
nothing
not
there.
come,
There's nothing there at all. Period. Yes.
Yeah. But then that has
I don't understand.
That is
exactly.
I'm lost for words.
That has partly to do with the trailer too, right? Because the trailer was misleading. So if we're gonna release a trailer for our movie, for me,
it should be funny.
no. The thing
I was like, wait,
do you guys remember?
what are we talking about?
Do you guys remember the Conjuring trailer?
Yeah.
Where all the trailer was her opening up that basement door,
yeah.
walking down with the lantern, and then those hands clapped behind her, and then boom, that was the trailer.
Yeah.
That was it. And I feel like that, if we were going to release a horror movie, I would want it to be as, like, suspenseful and to the point where, what is this movie even about? All to the point. Like, because you look at Conjuring, unless you know the background of the story of, like, the Conjuring story that they were basing it off of, you would have no idea what that movie was about. But just the feeling of she's hearing these random noises. She goes down, and I mean, obviously, all basements are creepy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
With a lantern, and then just
90% of basements scare the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two random claps right behind her head, and
When
that's
you-
it.
when you
Behind
were-
the what was it? Behind the jackets? She comes out from behind.
No,
the
I think
jackets?
it's just like the shadow from like behind her where the door
Yeah.
was, because
Yeah.
the door shuts, the lights go out, and then the hands clap.
Yeah.
But then like that's the trailer, and it's like that's so awesome.
Yeah.
99% of the time you were a kid and you had to shut off the lights upstairs in an attic or downstairs in a basement, you just gorilla
Sprint.
style
Yeah.
up the stairs
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I am not wasting any time at all.
I would
getting out of this
sprint.
place.
Can
high
we
knees.
can we put a caveat in this horror movie, because I think we can actually break grounds with this?
Go ahead.
Let's have our main characters not be idiots and do
Oh,
literally
that is-
the dumbest stuff ever.
Yeah, because
Step one,
no one
give
would
them all
ever
cell
do.
phones.
because well, you have to make it to the point where obviously, because if every character in every horror movie was as smart as everyday people. Now, granted, if you're in that situation, your mindset might change. But I feel like in every horror movie to an extent, like The Strangers, like all they had to do was sit in that room with the shotgun all night.
And not run across the lawn
Or
with
not-
ammo in one hand, gun in
Yeah.
another,
Or
and
not put
tripping.
a 12 gauge into their friend's face when he walked into the room.
Yeah.
Which was, shout out, Dennis of Always Sunny.
Was it really?
Was it really?
What? You guys didn't know this?
That was him?
In the movie,
Whoa.
we're
'Cause
strangers.
I
The
haven't seen
guy
that
got his
movie in
face blown
forever.
off.
Yeah, I only saw it once.
That
when we
was
saw it in the
Dennis from
theaters.
Always Sunny.
That's funny.
Yeah. He comes walking, he's like, hey, what's up, guys? Boom! He's dead. Face
Yeah.
That's
blown.
nuts.
Yeah,
Sorry, spoiler alert, but it's statute of limitations at this point.
It's been out for like
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
It's your own fault at this
Get
point.
over it. You're dumb.
But there's at least a little bit that people can do that can get them to the point where I'm like, yeah, I would probably do the same thing, and you just died. Oh well.
Because there's
But
multiple
not-
times where I'll hear like reviews about horror movies where the negative is it's like, man, these characters are just so dumb.
Yeah.
Like it's almost
Oh, what's in that room full of chainsaws as I'm unprotected and there's
Yeah.
someone trying to kill us all? Let
And
me
I'm
just
wearing a
walk in there.
bikini.
maybe
And
if
I
I
don't
take
have a
off all my
flashlight.
clothes, I'll be
no.
safer.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I heard a bump in the night, and my flashlight's dead, and I have nothing to protect me, and I'm going to go and see what's in this room.
Yeah.
That the handle is currently shaking and
Yeah.
on fire.
yeah.
But there is a gun available. I'm just not going to take it.
I don't need it because I don't
No.
like guns.
I don't know. That's scary.
That's the one thing that never got me about Strangers was, and that those kind of movies don't scare me because it can be solved with a 12 gauge round to anyone's face.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like I have a shotgun at my house, and I like to go trap and skeet shooting, and obviously for home defense. But my thing is, if that can be solved, if like two people try to home invade, well, you're not going to invade a 12 gauge barrel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that stuff doesn't, like,
Game
that's
over.
my first solution. Game over. Done. That doesn't scare me because I don't think that shit would happen to me.
yeah.
But that's where I agree with Joey from the beginning, where anything to do with like spiritual
Yeah.
stuff.
I think we're on the same page there.
Yeah, that's like out of our control. You can't help. Yeah,
One
it's scary.
staple point of this movie that I've established, something to do with possession
Yeah,
and
probably.
like demonic stuff.
And I would
Yeah.
say kids too.
Yes, I'd agree.
Because
Yeah.
dolls creep me out, but kids creep me out just as much.
But you said
Yeah.
you told me that Annabelle didn't really freak you out though.
I mean, none of the Conjurings and none of the Annabelles scared me at all.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, dolls to an extent can scare you, but it obviously has to be done right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So-
another thing that I would want
Okay.
to, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, so where are we at with our movie at this point?
So the main staple points of our movie so far is that so the setting.
Yeah.
Setting is, I'm gonna
I
go with
vote-
Joey and say
Let's go isolation.
isolated home.
Yeah, we'll go just
Farmhouse.
wise.
Farmhouse.
Yeah,
Farmhouse.
there we go.
But
Okay.
let's do this with like within 10 miles of civilization.
Okay, I can do
Fair
that.
enough. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like
then
in the
where
Arctic
cars
tundra.
are driving by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The 10 miles away, that wouldn't necessarily be cars driving by.
Sure.
Maybe.
Why not?
Every once in a while.
Where we currently are is a home that is probably 5 to 10 miles away from any sort of civilization. There's homes around us.
Okay. And then the thing that I wanted to attach onto the setting was a murder of some kind where the person murdered their entire family has to happen at the house.
Yes.
Because
Murdered their entire family.
Yeah, dude, because that shit, like Amityville Horror
was petrifying.
The Conjuring.
Yeah, Amityville Horror was actually pretty.
The one with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Conjuring too, like anything involving, because again, that has to do involving kids, because as dark and as twisted as it is, like that whole setting of a preface to a movie where you have some dude getting possessed, getting thoughts in his head,
and it connects the dots. Yeah.
telling him to do this. And then still, if it involves kids, even when it's killing kids, it's freaky as fuck.
Or even if they weren't possessed, it just happened, and now like the people are pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say this house used to be a place where a family lived, and so I don't want to go right off of Amityville Horror though.
No, and I'm not saying that exact situation, but families can be murdered.
So like
in
say generations of families mysteriously died in this home.
Yeah, like multiple instances. Yeah. All right, let's go.
But there's no explanation.
Yeah.
These people were found. Here we go. These people were found, and they all were suicides in the same room.
In the same like way.
Yes. No. You gotta have a little dynamic. You gotta have a little variety to the way they.
Well, because
themselves.
the first Sinister, it was that back tree,
the
backyard where
then it was in the pool.
Where all the people hung themselves.
Yeah.
See, and for me, hanging, if we're doing like the suicide aspect, hanging is hands down the most fucked.
Yeah, it is easily, no question.
Because especially referencing a scene in particular, that Conjuring scene where they pan back to the woman and then it's just like the lower half of the body hanging from the tree and like the hanging sound. Ooh.
But
Man.
I will say this: I was not a fan of Sinister just because, as real as I like horror movies to be, the pool scene was a little bit too much for me.
Too much.
That was a little too far. I'm still here to watch a movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
That was a little messed up.
Yeah, Sinister 1 definitely got me a
you
little
can
bit.
imply a lot and freak me out without actually like making me think that this is happening.
Yeah, I guess this is a different way to approach a movie, but I definitely agree that.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
intense.
fucked up.
No, like
intense.
it's a producer. That was his
his
creative
call.
route. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I'm
not for it.
If I were gonna do it, there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
No way. So we have a house in house in isolation. Go ahead, Joey.
We'll build up. House in isolation. Family tragedy. Multiple instances happen at this house.
Yep.
Kids involved.
Yep.
I like the suicide aspect.
Yes.
Yes.
So do I,
Okay.
because the suicide aspect is what makes it like that. There's like
Something
an
higher
evil spirit
yeah,
in
yeah.
the house.
There's
Yeah.
something more
Got
than
inside
just
their
someone
head.
went nuts and
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then another thing that I wanted to add is that what do you guys think about noise in a scary movie? Because for
None.
me, yes, exactly.
Silence.
None.
Exactly.
Enough with all the wah wah. Wah,
No
wah.
build up,
Yep.
no suspicion, no like one of those scenes where they open the mirror, close the mirror, and then
Yeah.
like they're
Jump
behind him and
scare,
stuff.
yeah.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen when they close the mirror in the second time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I like the ones where the camera pans and there's just like someone in the background, and if you don't catch it, you don't catch it.
Shadowed figure.
Insidious, dude. That was the scariest movie.
Here's another thing. Okay, so we all agree on the as little sound as humanly possible. Does our antagonist or figure does it take multiple forms?
No, one form, and it's very vague on what it is. You never want to give because my thing is
Like a shadowy figure.
yeah, because
I agree there.
Insidious was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and when they finally showed like the devil in like his lair and he looked like a clown,
definitely.
borderline
yeah.
ruined it for me. So my thing is, the more ominous, the more vague, the more ambiguous you make this evil character, the more it lets my imagination run wild on what it is.
Yeah, it's
and
more
makes
what
me
you
more
want
scared.
it to be, not
Correct.
don't tell me what it is.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a good point.
Shadowy figure, maybe you can throw a cloak and if you
Figure
want to have
guy
some glowy eyes
Yeah.
thingy, fine.
See, I think it would be. I do like the shadowy figure part, but the only caveat I'll put to that is that I would like it if specific people who were killed in the house were seen. Like that's what it was almost like a spirit that took multiple forms of the people that were like, because you see like if a kid with some sort of like mark from however they died, like, and that's what's just like sitting across the hallway or something.
Yes.
That would be scary as fuck.
Okay, so yeah, you see the ghosts of the people that were there before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That isn't necessarily the antagonist of the movie, the evil thing, but it is an evil image to look at. Okay, yeah. So
I have to do with the antagonist. Do they talk at all? Do they have some creepy like devil voice where it's like they have two different versions of the voice where you can hear it in the like? Remember Emily Rose? Did you ever see Emily Rose?
Yeah.
Where she's like, where they're in the farm and she's talking, you can hear the two different voices.
Oh,
to
dude.
me, see that?
Yeah.
When you hear the two different voices,
Like you mean
that's
when like it's
creepy.
in somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like if they're using a character to talk, like the evil spirit uses the character instead of like the spirit itself talking.
Yeah,
because I feel like you'll
the
never
spirit
be able
itself
to cast
talking is
that.
always like, I don't know, like it's the same thing. Like keep it as ambiguous as possible.
Yeah.
But if it's in the form of someone else and it's almost like they're having a conversation in their head,
It's
oof.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
So it can.
Right.
So our antagonist can possess other people.
Yes.
Okay. Then if that can happen, I'm cool with the shadowy figure.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
shadowy figure has no like form or
Yep.
like picture or a picture character, but
No.
it can possess
Yes.
other characters. So,
Correct.
okay. I'm
Okay.
good with that.
So we start out. We're out at this farm.
Do we get right into the action? Because I like movies that preface with the situation that caused the house to
Yeah,
be
you
evil.
got to
Yeah.
start off with some. You got to grab them.
Right into a flashback of a family getting taken out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Amityville Horror does that, but
Mm-hmm.
we would do it in our own different way.
Yeah.
But I like movies that get out right in the action and set it and then kind of jump into building the plot.
Yeah. I agree. I think there's got to be something that you start out that doesn't necessarily have to freak you out, but definitely go, holy shit, this movie means business.
Yes.
I like that.
All right. Tom, any suggestions so far?
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, violence. How much violence are we having in this movie?
If
Because
you're gonna have any violence, it's gonna be only one thing. You have to, as a viewer, you want to only see and what's the word I'm thinking of? Associate violence with the deaths of the people in the house.
I agree, and I think a cool way to do that would be like towards the latter half of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there's something's intense is going on and like a single character is walking throughout the house, that flashbacks would appear of the victims like with their marks on their bodies,
Yeah.
like laying in their bed or something. Like a flashback would happen of like just like kids in their bed, like with wounds on them and stuff of
Yeah.
the flashback of the killing that actually happened.
Like they
That
walk by the room and the camera's on their side, and you can look into the room. The character doesn't, but you can see in the room past the character, like a kid laying on the bed. They walk past the room and they double take and come back, and the kid's gone. That would make me. I already have goosebumps. Poop my pants.
Yeah, or you have one of those mirror scenes where they look in the mirror and something's like, let's say a
And they
mirror's
turn
across
around.
the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like walking by it and they look in the mirror and then they see something in the room behind them and then look and it's gone.
That is also good
or
stuff.
for the first couple times they don't look back and they're just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And just keep walking.
I always-
Because then as a viewer you're like, bro, go back in there.
Dude,
But as a
dude,
normal
dude,
person,
dude.
you probably would just be like, oh, it's fucking nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
not gonna look in there.
Stupid.
If someone's gonna kill me in there, I'm walking this way.
Yeah. Quick anecdote I always thought of, which would be funny in horror movies, is that like, because you know those scenes where the antagonist or whatever is like looking at them from a distance and then the character like eventually sees them. Imagine if all these like, if they actually made it in a horror movie where all these scary like characters or creatures are like staring at the characters, but then none of them ever makes eye contact. So the antagonist is always like trying to catch him and look at him. It's like, damn it, look at me. Come on, look at me.
Come on.
Look
come
at me.
on,
Ah,
come
damn it,
on.
I missed
Come
it.
on. Oh, God. I gotta make a sound. Boom. Zap.
Yeah.
Zap.
Dude,
Bang.
look at
Bang.
me.
Bang. Bang. Look at me.
They're not looking at me.
Plot twist. Has there ever been a horror movie where it's about someone making a horror movie and then the shit actually happens?
Whoa. It sounds like a Stephen King book.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I don't
Sounds
think-
like something he'd write about.
Yeah, I don't think there's any like
because
this-
like I know Ghost Encounters was like the ghost hunter people. They were like
Mhm.
kind of making a riff of
Yeah.
the people who really do it. And
That was
then,
a
like,
good movie, by the way.
yeah, I actually enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
And they actually go and like things happen.
Or Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so they go there and then they realize that stuff is actually happening
Yeah.
to them. But I don't think I've ever done like a full production movie where someone's like, okay, we're gonna make a horror movie, and then shit actually goes crazy. And
Yeah.
they figure out that this stuff is actually happening.
I like
yeah,
that.
that'd be a cool idea.
That's actually a pretty good idea. Remember that. James Woo.
There you go. So another thing.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
That's your Shyamalan twist.
Yeah. What a twist.
What a twist.
Another minor detail that I think would be a good addition to the movie to kind of like set the tone of the possession type stuff would be something where one of the characters of the family that's in the house gets possessed and then like does something where, okay, let's say the antagonist possesses the character, they say something, and then you get that 2 different voice aspect, and then they just like take a knife and just, and then done. Like they do it to themselves.
Ooh, ugh.
Like in front of everybody though. Like after they say whatever they're gonna say, like
How do you guys feel about axing a main character, like the character that everyone loves?
everyone thinks that's gonna survive.
Yeah, I'm all about that. Game of Thrones.
It would
style.
it would definitely be a
no one
plot
does
twist.
that.
No one does.
The main character always.
I like it
lives.
when you, because in a scary movie, you always like to think that someone's gonna make it out, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like the movies like The Descent, where they all die, and you leave it this vague, like there's one left over. Did she make it out? Did she not?
There we go. Our ending. How do you guys want to do the ending? I mean, that could be. Then that's how we determine the ending. Is do we have everyone dying?
Yeah.
And have it like just be rain
The
cloud?
last scene is like pulling out, and like the main character hung in the hallway, like she hung herself in the main hallway.
Or do you do like a cliffhanger to the point where everything, like Insidious did, where you think everything's good, but then right at the end, like you see something in the background and the movie just ends.
Yes. You know what?
I like that.
Do that where you think everything's good, and then like out of nowhere there's like an old picture of one of the old victims. It's just on the wall. So if you catch it as a viewer, you're like, holy shit, why is that picture back, or something like that? Like some like little trinket where it's like, that didn't leave.
Yeah.
This is not over yet. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Or what if you did this to your something on the wall? Say like the house or something, like this person became obsessed with, all the deaths that happened in the house. So then they start putting up on the walls like newspaper cutouts. This person died in this house. This person died in this house. Blah blah blah. Well, at the end of the movie, they go through the house. Like they insinuate some big climax happens. And they go through the house, and the last thing you see is a newspaper article that was like the main character dies.
They like them dying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'd be
a good
good,
one.
right?
I
Ooh,
like
and
that.
new family moving in with that paper.
And you see that?
Yeah.
But
Like
I guess
the
it would.
final scene is like all the shit, like someone walking through, and the realtor goes, "Yeah, we haven't had much time to clean up," but so the newspaper's still on the wall.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
the
Yeah.
main character is axed by
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go through, because that's a good call. Because then he goes through and says, yeah, we haven't had time to clean up, and then
Bros, should we make a horror movie?
Right?
Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The only other thing I was thinking about with the ending in terms of like the main character kind of still being possessed is that they would have some sort of conversation, and that like maybe just a small tiny conversation where you would hear that double voice, and then that would
At
kinda
the
like,
end?
yeah.
Oh, twist. What if the realtor walks in and says, "Yeah, the last family that was here, we haven't had much time to clean up, so I really hope you guys like the place." And when she says, like the last thing she says, she goes, "Okay, well, let me know, when you want to talk, and sign on the dotted line." Or whenever she says her last words, it's 2 voices,
Two
Influx.
voices.
implying that the realtor is trying to get more people
Means
to come to the house.
business.
Yeah. I like that.
Yep.
So definitely cliffhanger leading to a TJENT plus Ian sequel.
Yes.
This horror movie.
I agree.
Okay.
We star in it, us three
Yeah.
amigos. Okay.
I'll gladly die.
Yeah,
for the
I'll do it.
movie.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll
right
do it.
now.
I'll
I'll
do
do it
it.
right now.
Let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's go right now.
Okay, so before we move on to the next topic, let's do just a quick recap from
Yeah,
start
let's
to
do
finish.
this. Let's do
Yes.
this.
Okay, another thing that I wanted to, before we do, it's a quick little thing. I want a scary voice. Do you guys remember the voice in the beginning of The Strangers?
Yeah.
I want a scary,
Yeah.
like deep voice explaining what happened, the story before we start the movie.
Vocally though, I'm okay with just text.
See, I don't know, like the creepy voice, especially, I mean, like I said, I bring back The Strangers. That creepy voice in the beginning, like it gave me goosebumps before the movie even started. Because like text has significance, and it has like, it can do, depending on what the text is, obviously, it can definitely set a tone for a movie. But I feel like a quote or something regarding the scene or a creepy ass voice would really set the tone for just like our quiet, deep, dark horror movie.
Like that'll be the. Would you have music underneath him talking?
No.
He just talks.
Yes. Maybe
But then are you
newspaper.
implying that the antagonist shadowy figure has a voice?
No, it's just a narrator, like a movie trailer voice type guy. If you were to go back
I
and
like
watch
the text. I like just text, but we can
Tom?
talk it over.
tiebreaker,
I just don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen one with a voice or not.
really.
That I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Strangers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, The Strangers did that beginning part peaks out. Okay, we don't have to decide that. But besides that, the beginning is flashback to explain the entirety of why the house is haunted, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we have our beginning, then it moves in to, and then it goes right
the
after the
moving
beginning.
in, big happy family.
Yay.
New
And
house.
then, so how long? So we're
Let's
having
start
about a
having
90-minute
kids.
movie, right? Pretty standard.
90-minute horror movie, yeah.
Because you don't want horror movies to last too long.
The first 5 to 10 minutes is explaining what's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get the
Getting
family in the
setting.
house.
Yep.
So do we have like little trinkets throughout like the first 20 minutes or so where there's
Absolutely. In
few
order
signs?
to keep, you gotta keep engaged.
Yeah.
So you gotta like 15 minutes in, boom, drop something little.
you can't have a big scene
No.
in the first part.
No, drop something little.
Yeah,
Make
small.
it- You want to drop the big scene at like 70 minutes, 60 or 70 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Where holy shit, it's happening.
Yeah.
And then you the climax, obviously. But yeah, no, you got to trickle in scary stuff consistently throughout.
Yeah.
And maybe a lot at once. I mean, that was the best part about Insidious. Like, I never knew when they were going to have a scary spot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is the best.
And I think we should
Unpredictability.
Yeah, and I think with the double voice thing, obviously that creeps me out quite a bit. But I think with one of the maybe like the kids' toys that's supposed to make a noise has like a deep, like demonic sounding voice.
Yeah. I don't hate that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that-
Mommy,
that
I
is-
think my teddy bear's broken.
Yeah.
And she plays it. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, no. Welcome to the house.
hug me, I love you. Something seems to be wrong with this bear.
Bob's like,
I'm going to take this back.
I'm gonna go ahead and set this on fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn this right now.
Miles and miles away. So obviously we don't have to go with individual scenes because I mean we're just making a full blown movie at
Right.
that point. So then we go to kind of you're building up some definitely good scenes where one main character is possessed. We already established that. We want one of the main characters, so one of the parts of the family gets possessed, says some stuff, and then acts himself in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Which to me, whether you use a gun or a knife, that shit would be terrifying.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
So then we end, and then how did we come to the conclusion? So we have the end of the movie with the cliffhanger, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So how we want to do the cliffhanger? Because that's the
I
last thing we have
liked
to agree on.
I
liked
liked the
the-
idea of the people living in the house were doing a bunch of research on how to try to get rid of this thing with the newspaper articles and searching on the internets and all the book cutouts.
Because where you were going with the newspaper thing, I thought at first you were going to have the main character be in the house, and then they walk by and the newspaper article's there. So it's like the movie is insinuating that he's alive, but you see the newspaper article and it's like, holy shit, this is just another ghost in the house.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
That'd be a
That's-
good twist.
That's what I thought you
Whoa.
were going, because you were saying the newspaper article's like taken down with each
That's
murder.
a good one. That's a good. I like that.
And it's a newspaper article of his family's murder,
Yeah.
but the main character,
It's still alive.
yeah, you insinuate that he makes it out, or the
But
one character makes it
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
but then the newspaper article goes
Yeah.
by and it says this family's been murdered, but he's still there. So you're insinuating that it's just another ghost in the house.
Yes. I like that.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yep.
So like the big scene happens, the big climax happens, and you don't know whether or not he got out of whatever he did or not.
Yep.
And in the end, you just see him walking around the house.
Like 3 years later or something.
Yeah, with
Yep.
a newspaper article on the
Yep.
wall.
Yep.
Love that.
I
There we
agree.
go.
That's it.
Boom.
Damn.
Movie made.
Yes.
I think that'd be pretty good.
I've always wanted to do this because we're such gigantic horror movie
Yeah.
James
I'll
Woo.
see. I'll see them all.
James
Yeah.
Woo, pay attention.
I've seen so many,
Get on
and
this.
I've had nitpicky things with so many that I've just wanted to always like try and put our heads together.
Final thing. What are we gonna name this movie?
That's a great question.
Oh,
I would
God.
have no
one
idea.
word.
Yeah.
It's gotta be one word, 2 max. The something, or you could. What if you just? I don't know. You can't just name a movie. Suicide.
Maybe a date.
Newspaper.
Ooh.
Newspaper article on the wall.
I like the
Possessed.
date idea.
Yeah.
I like the date idea. Just
Ooh.
call it like 7/12 or something like that. So
Or
all
like
these murders
the
happen on July
blank
12th.
of blank or something.
I don't know.
Like the
Comment?
5th,
Or the
5th
house-
of October.
Or the
something.
yeah, there you go.
Audience, leave comments because
Yeah.
I don't know.
There we go.
We can't think of it right now. That's
Yeah.
just gonna take some pondering.
Yeah.
If you
The
comment,
pondering.
there you go.
Pondering.
Comment on our YouTube video. Let us know a suggestion for the title of our movie that we just designed, or let us know on Patreon.com, and we might even send you a free sticker if we like your name.
Or we'll make the movie and.
Yeah, we'll make the movie, and then
We'll
you'll
put
be
you in the credits.
you'll be a co-producer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right.
There we go. So Ian, newcomer. What's your topic?
topic that I have brought to the table that I want to discuss about this is recently, over the last few years, I have gotten this anxiety, this anxious type feeling that as a society, as a whole, we have gotten to the point where we are plateauing from a technology standpoint. And now you guys can probably enlighten me on this because I don't read much words in the papers. All right. But I feel as though food products, freaking, sports drinks, spears, technology, like clothing, all this different stuff, all these different things that people invent are just
products.
They're stagnant.
They're just like, how many different flavors of gum can you come out with? Now, I know, like, gum. What are you going to do with gum? That's a really simple thing. But I mean, like, there's like it's not like possible for a newcomer to come into the gum market.
Yeah.
You know, like that's pretty much, you got your main gum people. But anyways, not a good example. But let's say, for example, I'm talking about phones, right? Let's talk about our iPhones, our Galaxies, all that stuff.
There's like two big honchos.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
And then it takes a little bit of a dip off a cliff.
Yeah, and the thing is with these, what is the most, like, honest to God, what is the biggest technological advancement that they've had on these things aside from an edged screen or a new way to charge your phone?
Better
Yeah,
camera.
like that
Better
edge,
camera.
That edge screen stuff seems so useless to me.
Yeah, cool. Now I can see
the one time you want to
upside
see
down.
your text when you're laying on your bed.
Yeah.
But that's it.
But that's maybe that's it. I don't know. So what are you guys' thoughts? I mean, what do you think? I don't know. I think personally that we're in a spot right now where there's a lot of technology that we want and that we're going for, but we just don't know how to get there. So in the meantime, all these companies just try to come up with stuff and invent stuff that's just like derivatives of old products. I mean, think about all the movies that come out that are just remakes of ones from the 80s.
Or just superhero movies.
Yeah, or just, I don't know, let's just make another superhero movie. Leaf Man.
Yeah.
He's going to float through the sky and get eaten by caterpillars.
It's funny you say
sounds like
that
a great
because not only do I ask myself, like, are we staying still? But when we do make advancements, I've noticed that in the last year and a half or so, I've wondered, is it really that much better? Like, did my life really get better?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to someone the other day about how much I hate having cell phones. I would give anything to go back in a day where we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
And I personally would love that.
Not cell phones entirely. I like the texting, but like the smartphones and the...
See, for me, I'm in the minority for sure, but I would just not want to have a cell phone at all.
Fair
Period.
enough.
I would not mind
landlines.
just getting rid of it. No social media, no anything. I would love to go back. But I just wonder. So we get cell phones. Obviously, they have tons of benefits. I'm not going to deny that.
Right.
Social media has tons of benefits. But I wonder, does it really make our lives better than what they were? Because there, like I said, there's plenty of arguments that they do. But do they really? Because in all reality, all you need to survive is food, water, shelter, and some sort of compassion.
And a little bit of love.
A little bit of love. So I just wonder, as we progress as a society, when we make these fine tunes of, okay, well, now we have tablets, now we have 4K TVs.
Yeah.
Are they really making our lives better, or are they just kind of just giving us another avenue to, waste our time away?
I think in terms of more materialistic things like just the simple fact of upgrading a phone or the simple fact of upgrading a TV, that stuff doesn't improve our lives. But I think the biggest benefit in terms of improving phones and improving social media and improving the ways that people can access social media, the biggest thing for me that it helps my life in particular in the way that I use Twitter is for information. Like, without my favorite, just as an example, my favorite soccer team is Borussia Dortmund. Their soccer team based in Germany. Without Twitter, I would literally have no idea what goes on with their day-to-day activities, what goes on to their team-based activities, because nothing...
To that end, you might not even know they exist.
Yeah.
Like
anything. And besides, the Premier League, for those of you who don't know, is the big soccer league in the UK. That just recently... Yeah, there you go. Just recently became mainstream to the point where it's on NBC Sports all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And all their affiliates.
So you can watch that type of sport, even though it's not in this country, on a daily basis and learn more about it and know what's going on. But without Twitter, especially, like I said before, just the spread of information and the amount of stuff that would normally not get out. Because you look at some, and I just recently saw a documentary about the atrocities going on in Syria and how ISIS invaded Syria and the way that they conduct themselves within Syria. And their main goal was to get this group that made this documentary to not have the ability to spread their information because they didn't want people to know what was actually going on inside the country. And that's not just in Syria. That you could say that for Russia and
Germany,
North Korea
World
too.
War II.
Yeah. So you have
yeah.
these multiple instances where certain countries don't want information to get out, and yet it still is able to through social media and through these avenues. Because you look at, like smartphones are so advanced to the point where so many people have them, and it's just like to the point where you can snap a video of some great world event that's happening, like even if it's a tragedy, like a terrorist attack or something, or like that military coup that happened in Turkey.
Yeah.
Like no one would have known what was going on, but people shoot up their phones and record videos like that. I don't know if you guys ever saw any of the videos of the Turkey, the military coup in Turkey, but that video of the helicopter shooting the turret down and like onto the bridge, like that shit is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where, I have mixed feelings with those intense videos like that, because everything you're seeing is 100% real. It's like these people are actually being affected by, like, this helicopter is actually trying to shoot at people, and I'm watching this. But to an extent, it helps me get more of a perspective of what people go through in different countries, and especially how those countries conduct themselves on a daily basis, because I just want to know how everybody does everything, because it just interests me so much. And social media and my smartphone gives me the ability to do that. But as always, it's just moderation. So it's like, I disagree to the extent where I would want to go back, because I love my phone, and not to the extent I love my phone where I'm just glued to it and have to be doing something on it constantly.
I'll admit it. I'm on it a lot.
Oh, by no means am I
Too
not
much,
on
probably.
it. Probably.
Yeah.
I hate my phone. I'm total opposite.
Can I have it, dude?
Sure.
GameStop will give me
Because I don't go on Twitter.
On
I don't browse. Like the only thing I do on my phone is Reddit.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's like, I don't use Twitter for 90% of what other people use it for. Just like, I mean,
troll.
Yeah, that, and comment racist things on random tweets by like Trump or something.
Trump.
Yeah, or take pictures of your food. So I don't use social media for like, I almost want to say like the stereotypical of what people think that the use of social media is.
Yeah.
But I just use it to gain as much information as possible, because I'm just interested in so many things.
I mean, the same caveat of you can transfer information that's positive. You can also transfer information that's entirely negative.
I mean, yeah, fake news is a real thing as much as people
Twitter
joke
bots
about it.
Twitter is all bots anyway, pretty much. And you can get things stirred up pretty quickly. You can. The thing is, a lot of people talk about now, where did all these like hate groups blah, blah, blah come up? Well, they were there the whole time. Now they just have a way to connect.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, ISIS, like the main way they recruit people is through social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could sit here and talk all day about the good and positives and negatives.
We would
social
literally
media.
be banging our head against
like
the wall.
it would be chasing our tails forever and ever.
But
what I want to focus on here, boys, is the plateauing of our society.
Yeah.
I was talking about the phones, smartphones.
Oh well, yeah. And we went down a road of social media. I just wanted to
Well,
reel it
transferring
back
of
in.
information has to do with all facets of technology.
And I do agree, especially with smartphones are the best example because I mean they're going to put 4 more cameras in it. And they're going to be 1,000 megapixel.
Apple's going to take the headphone jack away. Sick.
Yeah, I mean and especially with cars too. Cars, I also think it's just kind of a horizontal line at this point, because if you get any car in the last like 3-4 years, leather seats, sat nav, Bluetooth,
it's almost like they do
steering wheel
They all
controls,
look the same almost, man.
yeah, and they look good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a good spot because I do think that
They're making them safer. You know, there's a lot of good things about that.
and they look better, but I don't see any difference in buying a 2013 car and a 2017 car.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't see that.
And it's almost to the point where they do stuff now with certain pieces of technology just to do things. Because you bring up the headphone jack thing, and it's like, okay, I get the wireless headphone aspect where the cord gets annoying, but why take it away?
Give me the option.
Yeah, give people the option.
Well, now they have
that adapter or whatever.
Well, and they have,
I saw people drilling holes into the bottom of their iPhones because the headphone jack apparently is still there, but they just covered it up or something like that.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's a total lie, but they people did try to do that.
Okay.
But all they did was ruin their phones.
Yeah, those
'Cause
people are
it's the
idiots.
same thing with
the bending of the iPhone.
no, that and,
Watch, it breaks when I do it.
Yeah, one way to not bend your iPhone and break
or
it.
the microwave
Don't
trick.
bend it.
Yeah.
Do you guys know about the microwave trick?
No.
Mm-mm.
If you put your iPhone in the microwave, it charges the battery, but it does not charge the battery.
I would imagine it does that.
Someone started that rumor, and people started doing that, and then you know what they did to their phones?
Fire them up.
Yes,
Blow them up.
and they no longer work.
Yeah,
That's
it's
And
like
then someone sued Apple. Hey, your phone blows up when it goes in the
I
microwave.
Yeah.
dumped it in the lake, and it doesn't work.
This is bullshit.
why doesn't it float?
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like phones and stuff like that, I don't know. I think that I can sit here all day and say that they're boring me. This is boring. So let's go this route. Why don't I offer something? Why don't I say, here's what we should be working towards, instead of just saying this is bullshit, I want more. I got some for you. I want holograms.
I mean, I think it's sooner or
Yeah,
later
yeah.
going to be like a contact lens that you put in,
Or a
and like
contact
everything
lens.
in your
Ugh.
phone, like you can have it like.
I know, right?
Ugh.
For a
Well,
guy that already
gross.
doesn't like his phone.
Yeah,
God damn
Google
it.
Glass tried that though, and it was failed
Yeah,
miserably.
well, because
I mean,
Google hardware blows.
yes.
Like,
Well,
real bad.
You didn't like the Google
they
computer?
they picked it up again.
Yeah.
The
they're
phones are not good.
reapproaching
None of it.
Google
No.
Glass.
Everything that Google has ever done hardware wise, like I think Apple and Google should have created their conglomerate from the get go, and Apple should
Gapple.
have just done the hardware, and
Google.
Google should have just
Google.
done the UI, like software developments, updates, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because Google Maps is better, Google
Fact.
Chrome is better.
Yes.
I mean, Google makes good applications, and their UIs are awesome.
Amazing
but
software.
Apple hardware, I like the style of the MacBook. I
Yeah.
like iPhones. I like the style. The touchscreen that the Apple did was the first best one out there, because
Yeah.
there was other phones that had touchscreens and they sucked.
Yeah.
The iPhone comes out and smashes it through,
Flawless.
like through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was done very well.
iPods are you want to talk about
I have my iPod from 8th grade.
yeah.
Yes.
You want to talk about for MP3 players.
And I'm in my
Oh,
fifth
the
year. of
iPod
college.
is
the
like
best.
the pinnacle.
Yeah.
50 Cent was pushing that shit out into club.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into club first came
Yeah.
out. He went to his song on the iPad. Actually had a physical scrolling
Yeah,
wheel.
I have
Yeah.
the physical scrolling wheel on mine.
Oh my
It's
Yes,
god.
awesome.
dude.
I remember back in the day when you would send. I mean, this is getting a little off topic, but I remember back when I was in 8th grade, they had a 75 gig one that I had, and the hard drive failed. And then back in the day, you could send your iPod if the hard drive failed. You could send it in, and they'd
And they
send you
give
a
you
new
a new
one.
one. And they'd give you the new version
Yeah,
of
because
whatever.
Yeah.
the 75
Yeah.
gig one I had, they were no longer making, so they sent me for free a 150 gig one, just double
amazing.
Yeah.
the size
Thanks,
for
Apple.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That doesn't
sweet.
happen anymore.
No.
Yeah, it does not.
But the iPod Touch was sweet. The iPod Nano,
Touch was sweet.
iPod Mini.
But see, then they started getting a little weird with the iPod Shuffle.
The thing
I had the
I don't
Shuffle
like
first.
stuff that I can't see the song that I'm switching
Yeah,
to.
yeah, I agree. I had the Shuffle first when I was in 5th grade, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Saved up for it. It was like $60 or $70, and I
Mhm.
was like, "This is the future."
Yeah.
But I was also in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And another thing you have to worry about, as especially with the newest iPhone that's coming out, it's probably going to reach like upwards of like $900 to $1,000. It's like
Yeah,
to
no
a certain extent, it's
kidding.
like I'm cool with
I'm great with
everything.
I just want to stay. Yeah,
What
Yeah.
possibly, because we talk about what possibly could they improve. It's like if you improve the camera, that doesn't make me want to
Buy a
spend an
$1,000 one.
extra
Yeah.
$900 to upgrade
Yeah.
from a phone that has a pretty badass camera to begin
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
And
All I need is to replace the battery because
Yeah.
those do go bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
It's almost
I
like they
mean,
do it on purpose
They probably do.
with updates. It's
Weird.
Like, oh, if you wanna just go ahead and update your phone, but we're gonna make your battery worse. So then after 3 years, you have to buy a new phone.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
You know how they say like don't leave your phone on the charger because it reduces the battery?
Yeah.
No, that's a myth.
that is
Is
a
it?
complete myth.
Yeah, it's a myth.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, anything with like the type of batteries that they use now with anything in the last 5 years, you can leave it on the charger all day and it'll be fine.
Because this battery is dog shit. I mean, granted, I've had
Yeah.
I've had it for four.
Dog shit battery.
I've had
Maybe
it
not
for
5 years, but
Yeah, I've had it for 4 to 5 years, but while I was at school for like a year and a half to 2 years of the lifetime of this, I would leave it in like on the charger, almost like it was like a desktop on my desk.
yeah.
And I feel like that to a certain extent has affected how dog shit the battery is.
You could also argue though that so you said you got that like 4 or 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, if you show that to me nowadays, it's still perfectly useful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same with this. I've had this phone for now 2 years. It's the iPhone 6S or no 6 Plus. It's not even in the S's. It's not even a 7. None
Yeah,
of that
mine's
shit.
the 6S
Yeah.
Plus.
So it's like,
6.
so you could argue almost that maybe something happens and then technology moves way too fast and then plateaus.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
invention, like, dude, fuck, the
We're
invention of the
catching up.
computer.
We're catching up to the technology. The technology is far ahead of where we are, and we're kind of working our way towards the max capacity.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
See,
because honestly, we're the first generation to grow up with it.
Yeah.
Because our parents didn't have cell phones, our parents didn't have a lot of stuff. We're creating most of it, and I think that we are kind of overreaching a little bit, and we're working our way into like, okay, this kind of works, but this really doesn't.
Yeah.
So let's just
trial and error
this.
kind of stuff,
which is fine.
And we were talking about the other day, when like how parents like today's day and age, how you like show them your phone or something, even like older like aunts and uncles or grandma and grandpas and stuff, you show them old phones or computers and stuff, and it's like, wow, I don't know this technology.
This button do.
Yeah, it's like
I've grown quite wary.
When we're that age, I don't think that'll ever
be an issue.
It's gonna be interesting.
Well, I don't think it'll ever be an issue because we'll have such a base of knowledge, and we'll have upgraded throughout. Like, obviously, we'll have some catching up to do, like you said. But I feel like because we're progressing along with the technology, and we have, because like we said, you can improve this, but it's by so little amounts.
Yeah.
So when it's smaller, when we're upgrading and experiencing the upgrades through smaller increments, I feel like we'll be more adapted to the technology. So we'll never have points where my kid will be showing me how to use like some phone or something.
And the thing is, for us, we just have to remind ourselves how new all this stuff really is. Mm-hmm. Computers are very new.
This is not even a frick. What, do they just have their 10-year anniversary for this?
Yeah.
Like, it's, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this Apple smartphone 3G came out, and it was like, what the fuck? This is the greatest shit ever. Yeah. And now it's like, oh, sick. The Apple 7B 5.06
is going to talk.
has a button that you can touch in the back, and it turns the phone on.
How many letters can you add on to the phone?
Yeah. Sick. Do you want to know the dumbest progression of technology that's going absolutely zero?
Please.
TVs.
50K.
Once they hit 4K, that's it.
Well, there's 8K now.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, though, is once you hit 4K, because there is a huge difference between 4K and like 1080p.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
Once you hit 4K, that's it. Why go any higher?
Yeah.
You don't have the content.
Curve TV.
Buy a window.
Yeah. Because you don't have content that can support it for the most part. I mean, there's some, like, House of Cards is in 4K.
Not to mention, what do you have to buy on top of the TV to reach that capability?
Yeah. So
broadcast, and I can tell you, personal experience, broadcast is not in 4K at this moment. Like, they're still working on a lot of different things.
I can imagine the cameras that you'd have to buy as like a production crew to broadcast in 4K.
I've seen them. They're called Sony Red cameras. They're a lot of money, and they're like
they gotta be like
this long.
Yeah, they gotta be
they're
like
huge.
6 figures.
But I mean,
way more than
at
that.
some point, you literally can't make something more real high def than real life.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, that's the
life.
person. That's it.
You're there.
Have you guys ever seen the curved TVs?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's just supposed to be like, no matter the
where
only
you
advantage.
sit,
wherever you sit in the room, you get a good picture of whatever. you see
I
on
don't
TV.
like the curved aspect. I think it's kind of a gimmick.
I definitely like the idea, but I'd have to like really sit down.
Because if you sit on the side, it really doesn't. To me, at least, I was like,
does it help with glare at all? Because I do notice, like, if I'm sitting and watching, like, and if a TV
LED
is higher,
screens aren't supposed to have any glare.
Yeah.
LED.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's no
Or
like
OLED.
plasma where there's like that film on top. Where these are just lights coming from behind it. So.
Because even if I'm on my like 1080p LED like Samsung monitor and I'm a little lower, I notice like the top of the screen is a little darker. So like I have to move up to see certain things if I'm on the computer playing video games or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, but new TV comes out, $8,000, something insane, and then 2 years later,
it's $600.
Dude, you can get a 4K. You can get a 4K 55-inch TV, the same TV that I have, the same brand, but 4K version. And I saw it on sale for $275.
That's nuts.
And when 4K,
was it Insignia?
No, it was Westinghouse, which I've literally used Westinghouse my entire life. Yeah, I've never failed.
It's a good TV.
Yeah,
it's perfectly fine. It's just not one of the big 5.
Right.
And it's just like with phones, like we were talking about phones in general, like with Apple, just to put that half-eaten apple on the screen, up it by $500.
Oh yeah, easily.
Just as simple as that.
Flip side though, you know what technology I want to just go through the space stratosphere atmosphere? VR. VR is
Dude,
so
give it a matter of time, man. VR is going to
awesome.
be at like live sporting events. I mean, they already had it at the Derby. They already had it at the Super Bowl.
the NBA Finals.
The NBA Finals. Like, give it a matter of time, and that's going to be how people watch TV.
Yeah.
We're just going to look like a bunch of fucking robots sitting on our couch, just
Yes.
derp,
Yeah.
and you're just going to wear this helmet.
To an extent, I mean, it's kind of a devil's advocate here, but I think, I don't know, virtual reality definitely came on really strong.
Hard.
And we've talked about this before, it has to become more mainstream to the point where more people can afford it to be in their living rooms.
Yeah.
But it has to be more
User-friendly.
Yeah, the product itself has to be more affordable, but to an extent, with a caveat to the more affordable part, is that it has to be advanced enough to the point where it's not just these fucking $25 ones that you put on you put your phone on the end of it, because that shit, like, it's
so lame.
all those Samsung commercials where they put them on the phone. Yeah, I remember trying it the first time. It's like, I'm just in a dark room with my phone in front of my face. Like,
but you
So
put
you
on,
mean I'm going to bed right now? Is that what it's like?
because personally, I think that AR, augmented reality, will kind of, once that becomes more advanced, like a more
Like the
improved
HoloLens
version of like HoloLens and Google Glass, like
Yeah.
when someone finally gets it right, I think AR will kind of pass VR.
but it has a different avenue. I wouldn't say pass.
Yeah,
because-
I guess AR is more for like,
I'm not
you
going
could
to watch
use it-
TV as it
Yeah.
floats on top of this pool table in front of me, but I want to watch, but VR is
it just has
different
it just has a
experience.
different target.
Yeah.
Because that could be used more for like, okay, here's my house. I want to shut all the windows. I want to shut all the lights. I want to start my car.
Yeah,
blah,
it's like
blah,
more
blah.
day-to-day activities.
Yeah, but VR
Oh,
is
that would be fucking sweet.
yeah.
What would be dope? What would be dope is, you were saying the TV on the pool table. Imagine like working on your computer and thing is like you have like a glass that like extends out and it's just like a TV like right there. So you're
Or-
watching it. So you don't have
or-
to have a physical TV there.
You can go TV, move here, computer screen, move here.
Yeah, like
now I'm typing in stuff.
like Iron Man, like just
Yeah.
throwing shit around with your hands. That would be so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be the best.
Or-
I could literally watch porn and sports at the same time.
It's
Nice.
the dream.
Good for you. Or you just have a table that's blank and the game is just being played on your table. So you're watching the NFL and just a little mini Stafford running around, dropping
Yeah.
bombs. Hey.
There
now,
you go.
Now let's think about this. Think about all the different aspects that you could do with that, right? Like you got the game playing, but then say you got like so there is technology out there right now that's player tracking. So you got, say, the game playing right here on a TV, and then right above it you see all the little player tracking elements running around the
Yeah.
field and the players live real time.
Or you
Yeah.
choose what player to have a perspective of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you-
you just grab it and
which
just
they
go
still do.
full screen. Oh, Lev Bell just scored me 60 fantasy points.
Sick.
That would be cool.
Side
So
note,
at least we're thinking of different ways that technology can go that it hasn't gone yet, or
There you
that
go.
we don't know they're
Yeah.
working on. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I don't know. The reason why I came up with this topic is because I've been thinking to myself, humans are getting lazy. They're eating member berries, and they're just like, let's just remember
Starbucks.
it movie, remember Starbucks,
Yeah.
remember the Death Star.
There's
Remember
definitely
Jabba?
there definitely seems to be a lack of creativity, at least on the surface. But I will say there's still some big breakthroughs, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
beautiful part about technology is you don't know when it's coming, because that's the point.
Yeah,
Side
they are
note-
inventing stuff every day.
Yeah.
Side note, before we move on to the next topic, Ian just gave the title of the video, Porn and Sports at the Same Time.
Oh,
You want to talk about clickbait?
Put a big red circle in the background that says, "But look what he saw next."
Yeah, just put a chick with huge cans on the front. You're getting
That's
views
over.
on views,
It's
son.
over.
Oh my god, it's gonna be your best viewed video of this week easily.
YouTube 101.
Put a
Ian,
chick with huge cans.
Ian, that was a great topic.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
it's a good topic.
I'm just trying to be me.
All right, last and final.
So, final topic of the week, and we're mixing up a little bit because we have, for the first time ever, our third guest. So, we're going to do still 4 topics, still push out 4 videos throughout the week, and this is definitely going to be a fun one. My
I cannot wait for this.
final topic, this
Ooh,
was
yeah.
a much anticipated one as we talked about it.
I
when
couldn't
we-
remember at first. Now I remember.
Plan
I'm-
this
I'm
episode.
so ready.
I got to find it first. It's in the serial one.
Just one more second.
Joey, you're gonna have a full-
Let me
Just
a second. Shut up for a second. Oh my god, we got it. Come on.
Where is it? Okay, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
There.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a fast food mascot battle royale.
God bless. This is gonna be phenomenal.
All right, let's see them.
Okay. So caveat first.
You're gonna have a graphic for the people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ronald McDonald and the Burger King have first round buys.
They're number one
Yeah.
seeds. I agree.
Yeah, number 1 seeds on both
I
sides.
can't complain.
Yeah. They're going to face the battle between the 9 and 10th seed.
Yep.
But the caveat, another caveat, is going to be you guys are going to pick the seeds.
Me and Tom are gonna do it.
Completely randomly, because you guys know the numbers that I labeled each mascot.
Okay.
We have 10 mascots, obviously, first 2 buys. So you're just Tom's gonna tell me a number, and you're gonna tell me a number that's not 1 or 2, and that's 3 through 10, and then those 2 are gonna match up. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. So you're just gonna say a number. So you're gonna say like 7, and then
What Tom says will be the number 2 seed, and then what you say will be the number 8 seed.
yeah.
You know what
And
I mean?
I'm okay. All right. So you're
3,
gonna,
7, 4,
you're gonna
6,
list off
or no,
the mascots, and I'm gonna pick my 8 seed versus his 2 seed.
7 seed. Yeah,
Got it.
gotcha. Okay. So, Tom, give me a number.
7.
7. Ian, give me a number.
Well, the guy that he would play against would be the 2 seed, right?
You have to just give me a. They're not in seeds. They're in
Yeah.
random numbers.
Yeah.
Just give me a
This is-
number
this is
between
gonna
3
give
and
you-
10 that's not
yeah.
7.
Got it. 4.
4. So, first matchup is the Taco Bell Chihuahua
Ooh.
versus the Hamburglar.
Oh, is this even a debate?
Hey, this is going to
Dude,
be
the Taco Bell Chihuahua wouldn't do anything.
Dude.
You'd say
No.
So,
dude.
if
Well, let's
we're
go.
gonna-
Hang on. Let's go.
No.
Let's get the seeds first.
Okay.
Let's get the seeds first. So, 2 other numbers, Tom. That's not 7 or 4. Or 1 or
5.
2. 5. Ian.
3.
Colonel Sanders versus Mayor McCheese.
Ooh, wow. That's
That-
a nice.
that is
that's
a
some
good
good
one.
clout. Yeah.
Right?
That's some experience right
Mayor
there.
McCheese and Colonel
Colonel
Sanders.
Sanders. All right. 2 more. That's not.
10.
We'll just do the last 2 numbers.
Yeah.
Is that the last 2 numbers?
Yeah.
So
Well,
10.
wait,
No, there's 4 more
there's
numbers.
4 more
Yeah.
numbers.
10 and
10.
what, Ian?
What are the 4 numbers left?
10, 9, 8, and 6.
10, 9, 8, 6.
That's
Yep.
it.
6.
You said 10, Tom?
Yeah.
So the Little Caesars guy
Okay.
and Grimace.
Oh.
Dude, pizza. I love me the Little Caesars guy.
I was
Question, can he use his little
Yes.
thing as a weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And the piece of pizza.
Okay. And wait, and the pizza because there is 2 pizzas. He can use the spear and the pizza. All right. Okay.
Okay, so then the last 2 ones that you guys didn't pick are the Arby's Oven Mitt and the Chick-fil-A Cows.
Oh.
Chick-fil-A cows.
Let's go. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now we can't use our biases of our love for these fast food and these
It'll
food
happen.
restaurants.
For
I know,
sure.
because I love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
since
'Cause
I
it's
moved to the
perfect.
South, it's the
Dude,
greatest.
Chick-fil-A is a beautiful, beautiful beast.
So before we
yeah.
get started, did I pick the right mascots? Was this good? For
The only one that I might argue,
Honorable mentions miss. You just each get 1.
and the only one that I might skip over would be the Taco Bell Chihuahua, but and then
Taco Bell's pinnacle fast food. You gotta have.
it is, but and I don't know what you would put into that. That's the only problem. So
the Popeyes lady who just does all the commercials.
Louisiana fast. I'm gonna whoop that ass, boy.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. Can't think of who else. Taco Bell.
I was
yeah,
on the
I
I was
guess
on the
Chihuahua.
I was on the fence with Chuck E. Cheese, the Chuck E. Cheese mouse.
Ooh.
And
I
another-
wouldn't consider that
good.
fast food though.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
thing.
what was tough because
Oh,
Little
we are
Caesars
doing fast
either.
food, that's
but
right.
Yeah.
I wanted to include
Little Caesars is fast food. It has a hot and ready pizza.
I wanted to
Yeah.
include this Little Caesars guy because
if
the
you have a
spear-
drive-through,
well, the spear
Yeah.
is gonna add.
Well,
what about
some
the
good
Wendy's
conversation.
ginger?
That's the other one. I
Ooh,
was.
yeah.
She was what I was thinking would be a great matchup against the Hamburglar because that's what the Taco Bell Chihuahua is against.
Yeah.
Because I think the Hamburglar would try to be really sneaky and try to sneak up, do some sneak attacks.
Well, don't give me. We'll wait till that matchup.
Okay, but okay.
Just honorable
All right.
mentions.
Okay.
Can I just
Wendy's
Wendy's
and Chuck E. Cheese mouse.
Okay.
Okay. So first matchup, obviously Ronald D. and the BK King.
Ronald D.
Ronald
They are
D.
the two best.
Yeah.
They're easily.
I mean, it's just not even close.
No,
really.
it's not.
So they got first round buys. So we'll determine later who gets the first, Ronnie D and BK King. The first matchup, Taco Bell Chihuahua Dog versus the Hamburglar.
Yeah,
So
the
you can go into your conversation.
Yeah, the Chihuahua's getting messed up.
See, I have.
What is your argument for the Chihuahua? Listen, we have a Chihuahua, and he is 10 pounds, and he anytime he gets anything
And he
near
can't do
him,
anything.
he goes.
Definitely not.
It's just a stone Chihuahua that goes.
You-
"Yo quiero Taco Bell." That's all he does.
Why does he have to be stoned?
And you
Have you ever seen him?
Yes.
His eyes are.
and you touch him
droopy.
and he just
I'm not comparing the Taco Bell Chihuahua to our Chihuahua.
Are you giving superpowers to this Chihuahua?
I mean, they're fast food mascots. They are capable of anything.
I love that response.
Mayor McCheese has a cheeseburger for a head. Excuse me, if I have a Chihuahua, I have superpowers.
I'm gonna give him superpowers,
Dude, but Mayor McCheese has that in the commercials. All we ever see that Chihuahua do in the commercials is go, "Yo quiero Taco Bell."
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Okay, if he can speak Spanish, God knows what else.
I'm pretty sure he wears a cape. So let's
Baxter,
say,
you know I
you
don't
know what?
speak
Here we go.
Spanish.
Chihuahua can fly. He's got a cape. He speaks Spanish. What if he starts flying around Hamburglar's
barks.
head?
Barks in the air.
The
Wow,
caveat,
that's crazy.
I still think the Hamburglar takes this, but what I'll give to Taco Bell Chihuahua
is nothing.
is quickness, because God knows that we always have those battles where the big, Hamburglar, he's a pretty decent sized dude. It's not Grimace.
Who is he a
but he's
mascot for?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys
He's
are
got the
McDonald's
squad,
guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got the squad.
The main McDonald's guys. But I would just think the Taco Bell Chihuahua dog would have quickness and speed on him. So you just get around him, tire him out maybe. A little rope-a-dope.
just like
Little rope-a-dope.
just
Get
like
up against.
just like Oberyn in the mountain.
Oh, how'd that work out?
Is that
I'm not
right?
saying I'm picking
Is that
Hamburglar.
right? Is that a good analogy?
I just want these matchups to be interesting.
oh
Okay.
wait, no.
It's like, oh, Hamburglar, he's done. Yep. All right, next
All right,
one.
well,
moving
yeah.
on.
Well, that's
no,
easy.
I agree.
Because if the Chihuahua had a better matchup, then maybe he does get through. The oven mitt, he would tear that oven mitt up.
Yeah, he would rip up the
You
oven
guys
mitt.
made the matchups. I didn't.
They were random. You son of a bitch. I think.
But you
what
can't-
what if the Chihuahua just pissed on the Hamburglar? Like, what if he had
You
to
would
pee?
squash him like the bug that he's a Chihuahua.
Yeah, you're right. You have to be a victim of the mashups,
Yeah,
just
it's
like
fine.
normal basketball and everything.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
say the Hamburglar wins.
This is the first round.
Yeah.
We have
all right.
another round.
All right. So Hamburglar.
Yes, hamburger.
We all agree.
Hamburglar wins.
Next matchup: Mayor McCheese versus Colonel Sanders.
This is tough, man.
Could someone help me for a second?
Yes.
And I apologize. Who is Mayor McCheese?
Mayor McCheese is also
Yeah,
McDonald's.
he's also McDonald's.
He's the mayor of Burgertown.
Yeah, bro.
Mick,
Said that.
You said it so matter of fact. Just the fuck you tell me. He's the mayor of Burgertown. Duh.
I think it's Mick Burgertown.
Yeah.
Is
Mayor of
the correct
McBurgertown.
Yeah.
Mayor McCheese.
Quick
what does
question.
he look like?
Quick question. Look him up. Number one policy that Mayor McCheese would run on.
Oh man.
Mayor McCheese. McDoubles must be consumed daily.
McDonald's must be consumed. You must start
He
your
would
day
he
with
would
a
beef up
McDouble.
the toy game for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Happy Meals.
Mandatory toys, not even just in Happy Meals. In
Yeah, and
every
everything.
product ever.
Yeah, you go out to a nice dinner and it was just you bite into that. And, oh yeah, Cracker Jacks.
God bless. You got to put that graphic on
Oh,
screen.
I'm absolutely putting that graphic on
Oh
screen.
my God, bless it, dude. So that's Mayor McCheese.
Yes.
Holy shit. He would whoop the shit out of Colonel Sanders.
Not only would you find a toy in like a vacuum, go to like a strip club or something, and just like the strippers like throw McDonald's toys at you
because Mayor McCheese is gold standard
in
He
all
is-
facets. of
He is a
life.
gold member at that.
Yes.
And the thing is, so he's the
Look at that guy, the crazy
he's got a
eyes.
burger for a head. He's gonna be taking a lot of punches to the face and not
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah.
he's what did they call it? He's got some.
He can take some mad beef.
He can take some. Oh, let's go.
Another high five. You're gonna be a lot of food puns in this conversation.
Yes, there'll be a lot of good ones. There'll be a lot of good ones.
Okay, so I think we're
So
all
okay, Mayor
think
McCheese, we give him the benefits of him.
Yeah.
He'd be able to delegate the shit out of Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
But hold on,
But-
let's talk about Colonel Sanders for a second.
He's got that southern strategic advantage.
He's got his cane.
Yep.
He's got his cane. He's got his secret blend of herbs and spices.
He's old and weathered. He's got experience. He's wise.
He's
Yeah.
a wise man.
But he goes down and it's over.
Yeah, he might break a hip.
And
Let's
Mayor
let him go
and Mayor
down.
McCheese is the number 2 under Ronald. And if we're gonna give Ronald the number 1 seed, he's pretty much like
Mayor McCheese is the
Yeah.
hand of the king, and Ronald
Yeah,
is the king of the throne.
yeah, yeah.
It's the Iron Throne.
yeah,
So
yeah, Mayor McCheese.
I think I have to get it to Mayor McCheese too.
Yeah, 2 versus I'll go with that only because the majority is gonna win no matter what I pick. However, I do want to say
Make your claim.
Colonel Sanders, all right, so we've all known that Colonel Sanders likes to eat a bucket of chicken.
Yes.
Right?
Beef up.
Mayor McCheese's head is made of a giant cheeseburger.
Yes.
What if Colonel Sanders goes into this battle and he has an empty stomach and he puts him in a little submission hold and starts eating?
Well, he
And
likes
eating.
chicken. He doesn't
And
like
starts
burger.
eating his brains and start eating.
He doesn't like beef though. He likes chicken.
Yeah.
There's no beef at KFC. So if anything, that works to Mayor McCheese's
Yeah.
advantage. I think
Yeah.
you
Fair
just backed
enough.
yourself.
That's
out
he's
of
got
the
home
corner.
court
Good argument.
advantage,
He's got a
actually,
home
yeah.
court. Yeah, he doesn't even like. He doesn't because this would be a good conversation. The Chick-fil-A cows versus Colonel Sanders, but that's not what we're talking about. That's
It's
not
not.
what we're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
not
Mayor
at all.
McCheese.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just
All right.
punch it in.
Yeah.
Sign
I think Mayor McCheese takes it out.
All right. Mayor McCheese versus Colonel Sanders. Mayor McCheese comes out on top. So this is going to be a great one. Little Caesar versus the big man Grimace.
Oh, dude.
I just feel like Lil C is just gonna take his spear.
Yeah, he's
just
gonna.
thunk.
Yeah, like I
Right
have a feeling that little.
over.
If you
But
can,
Grimace has a lot of cushion.
a lot of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think little bait and stab. I think just leave one of those slices out. Grimace comes in. It's like, oh, free food.
I love pizza.
Yeah, pizza's great.
Sure
and then,
enough.
Get him
and then-
distracted.
And then Little Caesar's guy just kind of crawls around.
Right
Floats
behind
over.
him.
and then
Right
just
to the back of his
and
head.
then just
Yeah.
goes back into the woods.
and
Yeah,
then
this-
floats back like a psycho.
This fast
Yes.
food mascot battle royale is going to get pretty violent.
It's gonna get royally. We just talked about someone eating someone else whole.
These are going to ruin some kids' dreams.
This is gonna ruin him. And at the very end, what he'll do is he'll have Grimace's head on his steak, and he'll go pizza, pizza, and he'll hit it on the ground, and Grimace's head will flip up.
Or
in
he'll
the
just
air.
say, Grimace, Grimace.
Grimace. One down, hot and ready. Grimace on the steak.
Bite, bite, sip, sip.
Because Grimace definitely has the size and the power, but we all know how I like quickness and speed.
Grimace
'Cause it
can
worked out great
move,
for
and
Oberon.
maybe he can take because he worked out great for Oberon.
That's the only situation that matters.
This is what we're talking about because Little Caesar's guy dancing around with a
Tortoise in the
spear.
hair.
Quickness has never beat strength ever.
Tortoise in the hair.
The hair won,
The hair won.
right?
No,
I don't know the tortoise in the hair.
you don't know the tortoise. in
Wait,
the-
what the fuck?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know the
hair's
story.
all-
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
Tortoise
what-
always beats the hare.
yeah.
All right. I still like quickness and speed, though.
That's fine.
Okay, but you
That's
said that's the only example, and I gave you
tortoise in the hair.
the
Is it
OG
perfect?
example.
The
of
OG
how
example of
every kid is taught that it's not always the fast that wins.
Yeah.
It's slow and steady wins the race.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but it would also infer that the tortoises also have like strength too.
Yeah.
So
They
it's
have
not
shells.
just slow.
Yeah,
It has more strength in the hair.
Has
that
a
what you're
shell.
But do you
insinuating?
think if Grimace though can get one good swing on him?
One
But
good
Grimace-
haymaker,
Grimace has
and he's
short
done
little
so.
arms. He doesn't have arms. He's got just hands.
Yeah,
Like
so it's like a T-Rex.
he would have
Yeah.
to get him in tight. You have to box him close, and Little Caesar's guy can stay away. I mean, look at Grimace, dude. Look at this fat fucker. Damn it.
The arms aren't that small.
You gotta get this graphic up there, dude. He's not reaching the Little Caesar's guy.
Yeah,
Look
dude.
at that.
You tip him over, and it's
I mean, if
over.
you're going pimp mode, Grimace,
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's a whole new
That's
story.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think Grimace could definitely, if he gets a good shots in him, but Little Caesar has to come out from this battle unscathed.
yeah.
He has to.
What's Grimace gonna
Because-
do? Like fall on him?
One good shot. Hey, man, do what you got to do.
Dude, Little Caesar's he doesn't have a lot of health.
To
not
win
a lot
the
of
battle
HP,
royale.
All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to take. He's not gonna be able to take a lot of shots, and he's gonna have to lay into Grimace. In the end, though, I think Little Caesar's guy wins.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shout out to Mike Illich, RIP.
Yeah.
RP. And then final matchup of the first round, the Arby's Oven Mitt versus the Chick-fil-A Cows.
Cows.
Now, one thing the Arby's
Cows.
Oven Mitt has...
Cows.
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 Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows. Cows.
The Arby's Oven Mitt could suffocate the cows
I was
pretty
thinking that.
easily.
I
Because
was thinking that.
guess what?
Shloomp.
The cows are not getting their arms up here
No, they're not.
anytime soon.
But all the cow has to do is shoot their udder milk at the oven mitt. Boom, soggy. He's not moving.
How do you explain him doing that?
How do you explain a chihuahua with a cape that flies? I don't know, Joey. How do you explain cows that know how to spell chicken, kinda, on a billboard?
Dude, the
They have
cows. The
superpowers.
cows are
Touche.
tricky. The cows are tricky. They're smart.
Yeah.
I mean, they fool people
They
all
know
the
how
time.
to spell,
Yeah.
like we said with the Chihuahua. If he can speak
The
Spanish,
billboards
speak
they've made.
Spanish.
They've done the
They're
cows.
crafty.
The cows have some hijinks.
What I think would happen is the cows would make another sign that says "Eat more chicken," and the oven mitt would go and attack the sign and try to suffocate it, and then a cow would come from behind the oven mitt and beat that ass because the cows are tricky and they trick people.
So you're inferring that the oven mitt would not be able to tell the difference between a piece of plasterboard.
I'm saying the cows are that tricky to the point where
They would be able to convince someone that a piece
An
of
oven
plasterboard
mitt?
is the same as a cow.
last time I checked, an oven mitt probably doesn't have very big brains, and he
Yeah.
likes Arby's to begin with.
Yeah.
The
He
cows
must need to poop something out or puke something out.
Well, and the cows have experience with tricking people and baiting them. What has the Arby's oven mitt ever done?
Besides make awful sandwiches called the Big Montana.
And try to just Big Montana. Try and get people to go to Arby's. The cows win for sure.
All right.
Arby's is, dude, let's just take a second. Arby's is so shitty, man. They try so hard to make their shit seem like healthy. Like, remember when they did those Arby's Marketplace sandwiches?
Yeah.
You ever eat one of those?
No.
They're awful.
No, I bet.
They're not very good. I would rather go to a Subway and get a 6-inch sub than one of those Arby's Market Fresh sandwiches.
I agree.
The only thing that Arby's does right, and no one else can even come close. What am I going to say?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Shakes?
Curly fries.
Curly fries. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Arby's curly fries are absolutely... Oh, I'm going to get Arby's curly fries on the way home today.
They're
just dipping them in ketchup, dude. They're just so good. But that's the only thing. And the oven mitt can't pull curly fries. We haven't even talked about the food they can use as weapons.
Oh, yeah.
What if the Arby oven mitt decides... I don't know, man. What if the Arby oven mitt decides it's going to take some curly fries and strangle one of the cows?
Well, it's the same thing as suffocating them.
Yeah, there's no way.
No. And the curly fries would break. They're not that strong.
He has a special curly fry rope.
The cows would serve.
Now you're just putting stuff in it.
The cows would serve a platter of Chick-fil-A and the Arby's oven mitt and be like, "Wow, this is magic."
delicious.
I think,
and then the cow would just come in and.
I think the Arby's oven mitt would have a dragon from Game of Thrones. So
he has an M16, knows how to use it.
He has an M16. Okay. Shoots target practice on the weekend.
Cows.
Yeah.
Cows.
Okay.
Cows.
No, we don't need to do that again. Okay, so I randomly numbered the last people. So first we'll match up with Ronald D and the BK King. So Tom, pick a number.
Whoa, though. So isn't there like a bracket?
No, I know what I'm doing. All right. Tom, pick a number.
7.
Between 1 and 4.
Oh, 2.
2. Ian, pick a number.
3.
Okay, so Ronald D is versing the Little Caesars, man.
Ooh.
Oh, dude. Oh. That's a battle of matchups right there.
Yeah. What number did you pick, Ian?
3.
And the Chick-fil-A cows are versing the BK King.
Oh, dude. I got to take the BK King.
Well, I haven't gone into it yet. I still got to make the final matchup. Oh. And then Mayor McCheese is going up against the Hamburglar. Ooh.
Oh.
Infighting.
Dude.
Fighting within the group.
Dude, not only fighting within the group, but his name is the Hamburglar, and Mayor McCheese's head is made of...
Hamburger. Whoa. I didn't even mean to do that.
Here we go. Game on.
All right, here we go. Well, first we'll do... All right, since we haven't been able to talk about him yet. First matchup, Ronald McD versus the Little Caesars man. The thing is about the Little Caesars guy is that his spear, like... It makes a difference.
Yes,
it makes a huge difference.
And he has to have an advantage because if you're a mascot and if you're... it has to be a staple mate. Like, you can't just... Like you said, you can't just give the oven mitt something. Like an M16.
And he's the only one with a weapon.
Yes.
He really is.
But he's small in stature and very skinny.
Yeah.
I mean...
So there's advantages.
Ronald McDonald has frozen beef patties that he could probably throw and hurt.
And some big-ass shoes that he could keep his distance away.
Not to mention just
really
that...
big shoes and so big reach with kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Low to the ground. Little Caesars guy's short.
Punts him once and he's donezo.
And do we know if the Little Caesars man is afraid of clowns? Because if he is, then he's done so.
It's over. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of clowns.
Yes. Because if he was afraid of clowns, it would be...
But we can't infer any personality traits of these people.
All right,
we just know he loves pizza.
Fair enough.
And he loves Greek Roman mythology.
Do clowns like pizza? Everybody loves pizza.
Everybody loves pizza. Yeah. But we know that Ronald McDonald loves chicken nuggets. What if Ronald McDonald started throwing, I don't know, man, frozen chicken nuggets would probably hurt.
Those will ding.
Yeah. Fountain soda to the face.
And especially because if he eats one of them, I mean, it's McDonald's, so something bad might happen to Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Guy.
I could... It's
like throw a chicken nut at him and then like his special power is, you have to immediately go to the bathroom. Just pans over to Ronald D. He's just like...
Yeah. Ronald
and guess
McDonald.
what? There's no McDonald's bathrooms. You're going to have to go into Porta-John.
Guess what? All the McDonald's bathrooms are covered in shit already.
The fast food mascot battle royale could only afford porta potties.
Okay, let's punch our votes.
I'm being completely honest. I have a hard time.
Really,
Ronnie?
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time voting against the Little Caesars guy.
Yeah,
just because
it's just doing it for me.
Spear. Ronald will go to kick him and he'll spear him in the leg and he'll crawl up and just snap his neck.
Good.
Crawl up his back and just snap his neck.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
You okay with neck breaking?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Number 1 seed has been taken down, ladies and gentlemen.
And also because I like Little Caesars better than McDonald's.
The Little
That's
Caesars man has pushed himself into the semifinals. So then we bring on to the Chick-fil-A Cows versus the BK King.
Yeah, this is not close.
This is not close, BK King.
Yeah, BK King is...
We don't need to get into this.
We don't need to get into this.
Yeah.
He rides him like a rodeo.
Cows don't really have a chance. Not to mention, isn't the
Yeah.
BK King like 6'9"?
Yeah, he's ginormous.
He's a big motherfucker, dude.
he's
Yeah.
huge.
He
yeah.
will take you out. He's done so many things in his life. Think about all the commercials that the BK King has been in so many different
And
situations.
he's always smiling.
He's always creepily fucking smiling.
Yeah.
Not to mention, that's like a mask that he has on.
Yeah.
So he's the only one with armor, like a helmet.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he has a crown.
You remember those commercials where it used to be "Wake Up with the King" and it was like people
Oh,
they wake
yeah.
up and go, "Oh my God, this guy's in my bed."
Yeah, like,
and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm in your bed.
You want some
You
burgers?
want some Burger King right
Yeah.
now?
I got some chicken fries in my pants for you."
Want a Whopper?
On a waka.
Okay. Okay, BK King. That was easy
BK
enough.
King beats
Now.
the Cows.
The big quarterfinals matchup. We'll do, since Little Caesar just took out the number 1 seed, we'll give him a bye week to the finals. So this is going to determine the matchup between the BK King and whoever wins this matchup. Mayor McCheese versus the Hamburglar. Now,
This is
obviously, the
pitting
big,
strength on strength
the big
here.
thing right out in front.
Yeah.
Hamburglar, Mayor McCheese is a big head for a hamburger, or a big hamburger for a head.
Correct.
So obviously, the Hamburglar, he's going to want to steal that dome.
He's gonna want to take it.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to take it. He's gonna want to eat it.
He's got the youth, and he's a burglar.
So he's
kind
gotta
of
be quick.
He's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
He's
And
quick.
if he's gotten away this
sneaky.
long,
he went to-
McDonald's been around for a
Yeah.
long time. He's not in jail yet.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No.
He's still been successfully getting out of jail over and over and over.
And he
again.
wears the prison jumpsuit, so he's catching people off guard.
And last
Yeah.
time I checked, Mayor McCheese is the mayor of Burgertown. Guess where there's probably a jail? Burgertown. And guess who's not in that jail? The
Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
So clearly he
because
hasn't
he's
been
never
doing
been
his job.
caught.
Yeah.
Mr. McCheese has not done his shit. I think he loses just because the Hamburglar has yet to be caught, yet to be stopped, and Mayor
Yes.
McCheese ain't doing it now.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Yeah.
All right. Hamburglar it is, which makes for the semifinals matchup to be very interesting because now for the semifinals we have the Hamburglar. Well, this is kind of like the part semifinals because we have one bye. Hamburglar versus the BK King.
I
Now,
just have
The BK King to me is just like he's a giant. Like
He's a
he's the
force.
mountain.
Yeah.
He's a force.
Yeah.
And the Hamburglar.
And they're already rivals.
What are you
Yes.
gonna steal from BK?
Because he doesn't have a burger with him. He's the king of them.
Yeah.
He's the king
Yeah.
of them.
So
And the Whopper's bigger than the Big Mac.
is
Fact.
Yeah. That's
More meat.
That is 1,000%
Big
true.
Mac is skinnier, but they do 2 patties. Where
Oh,
the
they have
Whopper
more
is just a fatter patty.
So yeah, I
Come on.
it's just a fatter patty.
Fatter patty.
So, yeah, I think I have to go with the BK
The
King
BK
here
broiler.
because because of the size, strength, just
Yeah.
like
He's a big dude.
yeah.
He can dance.
We've seen him dance.
Yeah.
We've seen him dance.
He uses that crown and just.
Yeah.
We've seen him literally get in fights before already. in
That's the thing.
commercials.
He's
He's been in these situations.
He's
Yeah.
experienced.
He's
an
the Bear
experienced
Grylls
fighter.
of mascots.
Yeah.
The dude knows how to handle every
He
situation.
knows how to throw his 1s and 2s.
Yeah. I think the BK wins. I think the BK takes out the Hamburglar on size, smarts, and just overall ability.
I think we have our finals, ladies and gentlemen.
The Battle
It is
Royale.
The finals
We've
of the
come down to
fast
it.
food mascot
Bum, bum.
Battle Royale is the BK King versus the Little Caesars man. Oh man! And I think I have to go with the Cinderella story here because despite the Burger King and all of his,
How do we know that spear penetrates that Burger King armor?
Or his cape that could be made out of anything.
God knows what that cape
Yeah.
is made out
the
of.
cape could be made out of steel?
Yeah.
Little Caesars guy, last time I checked, is wearing a toga.
Yeah, he
Literally
does
a
not have a
toga.
lot of armor.
He does not have
Does
any
have-
armor.
And
A
BK wants
bed sheet
nothing
is
to
that.
do with that pizza.
No.
No,
BK's never had.
He might have. The BK
Never had
dude
pizza.
could take that spear, for all we know, bring it into himself, like a badass.
and then just haymaker him.
And then just pick up the Little Caesars guy and just rip him.
and rip him in half.
Yes.
Wow.
So here.
quite
Ian,
graphic.
we'll let you be the tiebreaker. 'Cause
Yes.
I'm gonna go with BK.
Pop
King.
his head off like a dandelion.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna be the BK King.
I'm going Little Caesars.
He's going
man.
Little Caesars.
Do it, Ian.
You can
The newcomer.
just say Burger King. Just say it. Just say it.
Say
Just
it.
say Burger King.
If I have
BK.
to be honest,
BK King.
End
Say
it.
Burger
with
King.
everybody that is sitting at this table with me right now,
End it all.
Just say the BK King.
if I'm being honest with myself, BK King wins.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
BK King wins. I like BK. I think they have some decent burgers.
I think their fries are underrated too. If we're putting it out,
Fries are underrated.
Because obviously McDonald's always gives
chicken tenders are underrated because they're
chicken
not
fries. Chicken fries.
They're gross.
Never was a fan.
I like chicken fries. I can
but the
get
chicken
down with
tenders, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Chicken tenders are underrated
But
too.
McNuggets are my jam.
Yeah.
I'm a big McNuggets
But
guy.
yeah, I mean the Little Caesars guy, he's quick, he can move, he's got the spear.
He's made it this
far.
far.
He's got pizzas.
No one's harping on him for making it this far.
But no, but the no, they're not.
No.
We put him here. We love him to death.
Yeah.
But the King's got armor. He's got size. He's got ability that we don't know. They've made him so mysterious. You don't know what the King is
He's
doing.
able to keep the same facial expression for his entire life.
No matter what,
he's sneaking into people's houses without them knowing in their same bed.
Yeah.
In the bed that they're sleeping in.
Without waking them up.
Yeah.
That is
with food.
Fucking weird, man.
So not only does he
With
have
food!
strength, power,
He's a
and
sociopath.
and he's a giant, he also has a remarkable stealth
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
a total sociopath.
He's a total sociopath. He comes into that final match like just that smile wearing half his face covered in blood.
Yeah,
just
blood and whatever grimace.
the King is here.
He's like holding Mayor McCheese's head.
Taking bites out of it. I love this place.
This is what I do.
I love this job.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Burger King is the king
Aha.
of our fast food
Heyo.
mascot battle royale. If you have any fast food mascots that we missed, or if you think we overshadowed or underrated their abilities, or overrated some abilities, let us know in the comments or on patreon.com/TJENT, and we will reference those abilities that we missed and some mascots if we indeed miss them.
I agree.
There you have it, everybody. There is episode 4 of Real Talk with Tom and Joey every single week here on youtube.com/TJENT. Tom and I bring 2 topics each to the table to discuss for your entertainment, while most importantly, keeping it real. If you like that, you can go throw us a few bucks of support on patreon.com/TJENT, where you can get the show early along with some other sick-ass rewards, including these baller-ass stickers that we have all over our stuff.
Pretty cool.
And if you don't want to watch the videos on youtube.com/TJENT, you can find us on iTunes. You can search Real Talk with Tom and Joey or any combination of that. Real Talk, Joey, Tom with. That's pretty
Real.
If you happen to speak like Yoda, you can probably still find them on iTunes.
Talk Joey, Tom real with. That was good.
That was good. No, that was good. Oh, shit.
Go give us a subscribe, give us a review on there. That would be really, really dope.
That'd
Get
be
us
cool.
some more
It's so
eyes,
dope.
ears, and orifices. As always, we are pro orifice.
Yeah, we are. We are pro orifice.
Are you pro orifice, Ian?
Good Lord, that is a heavy question. I am always pro orifice.
Always pro orifice.
Awesome.
So if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know, everybody. Ian, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks, dog.
It is an absolute pleasure. Can't wait to do it again. It might happen in the future. Probably will happen in the future. That's
It will
all.
absolutely happen in the future.
Yes.
So there you have it, everybody. Thanks for sticking around, and we hope you enjoy episode number, I think I said 4 last time. It's episode number 5.
6,
And
7,
One of these.
20.
One of those numbers.
18. I like 18.
Yeah. 18. Enjoy episode 18.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see y'all next week, everybody.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.